All right, can you guys hear me now? That's so weird. I don't know why my mic wasn't working. Dude, okay, so first of all, we're experiencing so many technical difficulties. First of all, I thought y'all were watching my starting soon screen. I didn't start the live. Second of all, I thought I turned the live on and apparently my mic wasn't working. So that was my first time actually like scheduling a... That's so weird. I don't know why my mic wasn't working. Dude, okay, now so I can hear myself talking. We're experiencing so many technical difficulties. First of all, I thought y'all were watching my starting soon screen. I didn't start the live. All right, shut up. I don't want to hear full strap talk. You guys can hear full strap talk. I don't want to hear full strap talk. I thought I had my starting soon screen on, but I realized it was just the thumbnail you guys were looking at. So, my apologies. But what's good, guys? What's good? I post all the check-in polls in the Chess Club channel. So go to the Chess Club channel and check in if you guys are here. Yeah, Nick just DM'd me. I saw your DM, Nick. Go to Chess Club channel and check in and let me know you're on the stream. And we will go ahead and start getting things finalized in the brackets. And also, if you guys are not playing today, we have an audience giveaway. So stick around. And if we get more than 10 people watching the chess tournament, I will make it a big giveaway. But only if we get 10 people. Otherwise, it will be a... I will tell you, it'll be between $10 and $20. I'll tell you that much. Or one or the other. But why is this not uploading? Dude, I'm finna have a generational crash out. Why is my story not working? Arg. Arg, 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 arg.
This is a...
Hang on, Fullshort has to upload his presentation story. Presentation! Have y'all seen Megamind? I watched Megamind last night, and dude, when he like transforms into Space Dad, I am your father. That's how I picture Captain Bill in the chat for real, bro. He's just in there like, I am your father. Everybody can hear me now, right? Why can't I vote in poll? You can't vote in the poll. You should be able to vote in the poll. Is there like a problem with your role? Yeah, you should be able to vote. Just leave a check mark on it if you're here. Poll is closed for you. In the Chess Club channel? Here, I'll ping you, Cub. Alright, I'm gonna post this promo. Please work, please work, please work. It says closed. Alright, just leave a check mark on it. Everybody else is able to vote for some reason. Yeah, just leave a check mark on it. Alright, all you guys need to go vote though. If you guys can't vote in the poll for some reason, I don't know why. Just go leave a check mark if you can't vote. That's weird that you wouldn't be able to vote. What up, Mongo? Oh, you're a villain, alright. Just not a super one. Alright, I'm about to go roast some people. We had so many votes on that chess tournament. Alright, I need to hit up Pabu, Quill, Rekris, Evo, H, he. Alright, Pabu, Quill, Rekris, Evo, and then that new H guy that joined. At Pabu, at Quill, at Evo, at he, at H, Hop in the tournament stream, fellas. Alright, yeah. All you guys should be... I'm confused why you guys wouldn't be able to vote. It's a little annoying. All the check-in polls are going to be... I'm doing a test today. I'm going to post some of the polls in... So instead of having you guys, like, say here and do all that jazz, I'm going to see what happens when I have you guys go into the Discord and vote and see how timely of a manner that is. And then I am also going to... I'm also going to post some polls in the actual YouTube chat. So you guys can, like, vote, check in, pick your players, and that just makes life so much easier. What I honestly might just do is... do YouTube polls, because that just seems easier. Alright, we don't have enough votes, so hang on. I'm going to post a poll in here. 1 second. Wait, I can't post polls on there. Oh, I got to do it on here. Alright, where was I? Alright, poll. Alright, I'm going to close poll, remove poll. Alright, hang on. Ooh, Captain Bill's going to have more than 10 blunders today. 70% of the chat says so. Captain Bill might be cooked. Alright, let me make a new poll. Are you here? Check. Wait. Vote for your format to check in with me. Alright. Above 1600 ELO. 1000 to 1600 ELO. Alright, you guys all vote on that and check in. What's up, Noah? What's up, Evo? What's up, Ika? How are you? It's good to see you, homie. Presentation! You dare challenge Megamind? Oh my god, dude, I love that movie so much. Oh. Full Strive Chess Tournament. Oh, I love this game. Oh, we got an absolute banger, boys and girls. We got an absolute freaking banger. We have a freaking banger. All right, unpinned message. All right, let's see who we have. Does it not tell me who votes? See, now that's a tricky situation we might find ourselves in here. Why can't I see who voted? What's up, CD Gaming? How are you? See, that's what makes this tricky. Okay, so YouTube polls isn't going to work. FS Bill is AFK. I'll be back in a few. Y'all make sure FS sees that I'm AFK for a bit. Alright, so Captain Bill is officially cut. I didn't see his AFK message. I'm pretty sure he's just cut. Alright, guys. Everybody listen up. Unfortunately, the poll on YouTube isn't going to work because I can't see who freaking voted. So I am going to send a ping on here on the Chess Club channel. It says at here, and I'm going to tell you guys to go vote. Guys, go vote in the above polls to check in. If you can't vote for some reason, please leave a check mark. Alright, everybody go to the at here I posted in the Chess Club channel to go check in with me so I know you're here. Unfortunately, this stupid poll isn't going to tell me who voted. Alright. What's up, Pabu? How are you guys doing? Hey, also, if you guys are just joining us, please do Full Strive a favor and like the stream. Alright, I'm ending that poll because I can't see who freaking voted. It's kind of annoying. Alright, while you guys are doing that, I am going to go ahead and make sure my final little promo is up and operational. You dare challenge Megamind! I love that movie so much. Alright, excelente. That is all up. Ain't no freaking way I got Boris. Bro, wait. Hey, we're going to take a quick second, y'all. What do y'all know about freaking Boris Miranda, bro? Dude, this guy right here, I kid you not, in the very beginning of my brand Full Strive, when I first made the account, I started on Instagram. Boris was one of the first guys that ever, we joined forces to support each other on Instagram. And this guy he's from India, and he is just an absolute G in the fitness community. And if you guys are into fitness or anything like that, you guys should 100% check this boy out, bro. This guy is an absolute G. Shout out Boris, bro. Good to see you, my man. Stopping by and saying what's up. Oh, man. Boris is in my stream, bro. Hey, King! Alright, you guys hopefully all went and voted. I am going to plug my little phony phone in here. Oh, man. Nothing much, G. Just about to host this freaking chess tournament. You want to stick around, bro? I'm giving out money if you want to stick around and watch. Yeah, W Boris. Everybody spam W Boris in the chat. Boris is G. I love that guy, bro. I wish bro posted more though. Boris, I'm gonna need you to start posting more content, bro. Your content always improves my day. Bro, yeah. Much love, brother. Much love. Always love to Boris. He is a homie. Boris, do you play chess? And also, are you in the Discord server? Alright. So 1,000 to 1,600 ELO. We have 6 check-ins so far, and we have 3 check-ins for 1,600 ELO plus. I'm not gonna lie, I was really hoping that we were able to have a 1,600 ELO plus tournament, because you guys have been kind of missing out these past few days, but nobody's checking in. Hang on. Let me pick a couple more people to see if we can't get a few more in here. Nick and Pabu, go vote in that poll so I know so you guys can check into the tournament. Let me ping Man, and then I'm gonna ping. I don't think Supra's checked in. We do have new guys. We have a lot of new guys today. All right, hey, hang on. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the screen so you guys know to stay on the stream. Oh, where is it? There it is. All right. If you are playing the chess tournament, please stay in the stream and check in with Full Strive. And if you guys want to check in with me, go to the Discord and vote in the poll in Chess Club. And then we're ready to rock. All right? All systems go today, homies, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Let's see here. Let us see here. All right. So, Man. Who else can I ping? Katie. Alright, and Recorus. I pinged Man, Katie, and Recorus. We'll see if they hop in. Alright. Broken my knee, bro, but from everything been working on my recovery, hence no content. Oh no, you hurt your knee, bro? Oh, dude, that's awful. Is it like, it's not like an ACL or anything, is it? Dude, knee injuries suck, bro. Yeah, definitely take care of that thing, bro. That's unfortunate, bro. I'm sorry that happened, man. Jeez. Knee injuries are no joke. I hate that, bro. Alright. Alright, I'm going to start plugging and placing here in a second, guys. Why, dude, why, guys. Everybody who's playing in the freaking chess tournament today, including you, Boris, if you want to play. By the way, Boris, if you want to join the Discord and play today, you can. I need you guys to go into the chess club, and I have 2 polls posted. I have a 1,600 ELO plus check-in and get on the stream poll, and you got to vote here. And then I have another poll for 1,000 to 1,600 ELO check-in. All you guys need to go vote in that poll, and I will start plugging and placing. I am not having everybody check in and say here on the stream today. We are running a trial today. I'm doing polls in the Discord server, specifically in the Chess Club channel. And every time you guys are going to pick players to do the giveaway, for the viewer giveaway, vote to check in. Everything's going to be in the Chess Club channel today. The only thing I'm going to have you guys do on the stream as far as saying something to me where I need you to do something is acknowledging the clauses and acknowledging me when I read you the pre-match requisites when we are about to start. Roger, roger. All right. Gosh dang it. Hey, bro. Well, I'll tell you what, bro. What better time to get better to play chess when you got the knee injury, bro? I see this as an absolute win, bro. This might be the beginning of your flawless chess career. God, dude, my life is officially complete. Boris is in the stream, bro. Life is officially complete. God, yeah, Boris is such a day one G, bro. All right. Enough of that, though. Even though I love Boris. Magnus is streaming right now? Well, bro, tell Magnus to pop out here, bro. Because clearly my chess tournament's more important than whatever he's doing. I should say our chess tournament, not my chess tournament. The poll is invisible for some reason. You're lying to me, bro. How can you guys not see the poll? Alright. The poll's not visible. Alright. Everybody stand by. I'm going to be forced to post a new one, unfortunately. Alright, I have to delete these and do a new one. Unfortunately, it's not working out how I planned it. Alright, check. Oh, this is just a colossal disaster. I thought this would be perfect. Check in with full strive before if you are on stream. Alright, I'm gonna do this again. 1000 to 1600 elo check-in. 1600 elo plus check-in. Alright, hopefully you guys can all see it. Alright, everybody go vote. Everybody go vote. I posted a new one. It's one single one. Alright, everybody needs to go vote. It's all on the Chess Club channel. Oh no, Records can't play today. Oh, that is devastating. Oh, that is crushing. Bro, somebody's mowing grass outside. You gotta be kidding me. Still closed for you, so you're doing checkmark. Why are my polls cooked? Hang on, I wonder if it has something to do with the rolls. It may have something to do with the rolls. Let me check. Permissions. That's actually crazy if I have this set up. Permissions. Okay. Members should be able to add reactions. Send messages and create posts. No, not that one. Bro, why are they mowing my grass right now, bro? Can't you see I'm having a very important chess tournament here today? Alright, thank you guys for voting. Oh, awesome. A bunch of people just voted. Sweet. Alright, so we have 6 people checked in for 1,000 and 1,600. CD Gaming, I'm going to check out your account real fast. Dude, I think you guys are cooked. Why? I have no idea why you guys wouldn't be able to vote. But, alright. CD Gaming, I'm going to go background check you real fast, homie. CD Gaming, where is your account? Where is bro located? Bro, you still do not look into how bring your stream and YouTube short. Dude, I have it on my to-do list today. I know, Super, I know. I'm sorry. I've had so much freaking stuff that has been crossing my plate recently. I wanted to do a Queen's Gambit opening repertoire video today, but I did not get a chance to. I was too busy sending out invites. All right. I'm very annoyed. I'm sorry. I know. I'm sorry, Supra. Supra, it is on my thingamabob. Okay. Alright, well. Oh, this is actually so incredibly annoying. Why can't I find CD Gaming? CD Gaming, can you say something in the Discord real quick, please, so I can just click on your username and just make life easy? I don't see you anywhere. Where is CD Gaming? Alright, I'm gonna look up Cub's account real quick. Alright, Cub. Where's your... No, you don't have your Discord in your bio either. Oh my gosh. Why? I'm gonna look at my phone real fast. I got you. I won't forget, I promise. Captain Bill told me this would be a good idea, but I'm starting to not like it. I mean, it seems like a logical way to go about things, but like... Alright, I see you. Alright, let's look up Mr. Major Cubby, yeah. Alright. I'm gonna pull this off real quick. Let's look up Major Cub. Is you? 500 games played. 876 rapid. How many rapid games do you have played? Stats. Nice. Yeah, you're good. You're clear, Cub. You're good to play. I agree. It's time to start the cinema. Alright, dude. Oh, thank you, CD Gaming. Thank you. CD Gaming just DM'd me. Alright, copy. Look up CD Gaming real quick. Alright. June 21st. July, August, September. Yeah. You're good. Dude, I really wanted to have a 1600 ELO Plus tournament today. All right. I'm gonna get a head count. Who all in here is above 1500 ELO? Can you guys all comment and say 1? If you are above 1500 ELO, please comment and say 1. I know that the poll says 1600 ELO, but I really want to have a tournament so I can include everybody and let everybody play. Because last tournament we did a sub 1500. If you are above 1500 ELO, please check in and say here. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think we have about 6 in here. This poll is just not doing justice. CD Gaming, I think you're good too. You should be good. All time. Yeah, you're good. Cool. Alright. Nick, Quill, Evo, Supra. I want to let Cub play too. So Cub, and those of you that are below 1500 ELO, let me just walk you guys through like what the situation is. So we host these chess tournaments twice a week. In the past 2 chess tournaments we have were sub 1600 ELO. It was 1000 to 1600 ELO. And the 1600 ELOs or above 1600 ELOs have been waiting very patiently. And I want to give them a fair shot to be able to play today. Ewok, I know you're, or Ewok, I know you're above 1600, or 1500. You can't fool me, bro. I know you're hiding in the shadows, but I know you're above 1500. Thank you for checking in, Quill, Nick, and Evo. Where is Pabu at, bro? I wish that Pawn Pursuit guy would come back. All right, if you're below 1500 ELO, please, or if you're below 1600 ELO, please check in and say here. If you're below 1600 ELO, check in and say, or check in and put 2, or say here. I think I said here first. You don't mind getting obliterated by 1600? Nice. All right, cool. Cool. Well, we're gonna get the logistics here squared away here momentarily. If you're below 1600 elo, please stay here or 2, doesn't matter. All right, Brutus Supra Cub, Brutus Supra Cub, CD Gaming, Mint, Mongo. All right, so we have 6 here for that. Arg. See, we just like have barely not enough for both of them. I'm in between 1500 and 1600. I see, Captain Quill. All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. I for sure want Nick to play. I also want Quill and Evo to play. I think Pabu left, so I think Pabu's not playing. I also want CD Gaming to play. And this bracket is not final at the moment. I do also want Super to play. And I also want Mongo to play. But I also want everybody else to be able to play too. Think. Yeah, Evo has been getting cooked on the Magic Wheel. Bro has played in every giveaway, and the wheel, we even did like bonus wheel spins, and the wheel hasn't landed on Evo once, and he's like, he's had like a majority share of every single wheel spin, so he deserves it. Evo deserves to be on this bracket. I'm not even gonna cap, bro. All right, Cup. All right. I'm gonna let Cub play. Should we? You know what we should do? Should we host like a wild card game? Who's not on the bracket currently that wants to play? And just so you know, all these guys are gonna absolutely obliterate like the entire bracket for the other tournament. All these guys are absolute dogs. I'm not even gonna lie. Add Brutus. I am a humble 1708 who even loses to 1,000 ELO player. Yeah, I do want to get Brutus in here too. All right, hang on, guys. I'm gonna have to put my thinking cap on. Also, guys, if you guys are not playing, you can still win money. If we have more than 10 viewers, I'm gonna come out and say it. If we have more than 10 viewers, it's gonna be a $30 giveaway for the chess tournament. Like more than 10 people on the Magic Wheel when we spin it at the end, and I'll review all the details on that momentarily. And if you are playing and you get eliminated, you can still be on the Magic Wheel. I know, it's crazy. Freaking cool, huh? Yeah, all right. Everybody else, anybody else who's not on the bracket, check in here. I know Brutus is here. I know Mint's here. Who else is here that's not on the bracket? I know Ika's here. I do want to see Ika play too, really bad. Ika's been getting some bad luck in previous tournaments. See, I freaking love this, bro. I love this. We have more people than what what can fill a bracket. This is phenomenal. Oh, I'm absolutely loving this. But anyways, everybody check in if you're not on the bracket. Cub, you are the lowest elo out of everybody here, so I am going to pull you off momentarily. I'm going to put Ewok on. If you're not on the bracket right now, please check in and say here, and I'm going to make a decision. And I will say this right now, too. If you are not playing today, I will give you a guaranteed spot in the next tournament as well. If you want it and you are here today and you are not able to play today, I will guarantee you a spot on the next tournament bracket. Guaranteed. Yeah, Brutus said he'd play, let him in. I think I might let Brutus play. mental illness run in the family? Well, hopefully it doesn't run in the family. All right, Cub, are you going to be absolutely devastated if I don't let you play, bro? I know Cub has been waiting very patiently. He has waited very, 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 very patiently. Mongo, are you okay if I sub Mongo out? I'm gonna sub Mongo out. I'm gonna sub Mongo out and let Cub play. Cub has been here and has waited very patiently. He was in the stream like an hour before the stream started, bro. I think I'm gonna let Cub play. Cub, you're gonna get, no offense, bro, but you're gonna get absolutely destroyed by whoever you play in this tournament. Are you sure, bro? Mongo. The reason why I have Mongo in over you is because he's a fan favorite, and everybody wants Mongo to win. Super, you're gonna give your space to somebody new? Yeah, okay. All right. I'm gonna give. All right. Yeah, the only way you can play Cub is if you play the Carl Khan, and it's not the Carl Korn, Brutus. Get it right, bro. By the way, if you guys want to know how to destroy the stupid alien Gambit, check out my alien Gambit tutorial. Nick's spitting some knowledge in the chat. All right, Cub, are you positive, bro? The main reason I wouldn't plug and place you in is because I just don't think you will. No offense, but I don't think you'll stand a chance. You don't mind getting destroyed? All right, Super and Cub, I'm gonna flip flop you guys. Are you guys cool with that? Yes, you are required to play Caro instead of French if you see E4. If you see H4, you still have to play Caro. No, whatever you see from white, if you play as black, you have to play C6 no matter what. Cub is like 900 elo. Oh, Captain Bill respawn. Alright. And this bracket isn't finalized. Yeah. Yeah, I know it's not even fair to Cub. Captain Bill, we have a bracket all set up, but so here's the situation, Mr. Bill. Cub has been very patiently waiting. He just joined our Discord server, I think it was last night, and this man, young man, if you're young, has been waiting in the stream. We are not short people. We are actually quite literally the opposite. Has been waiting in the stream before I even turned the stream on, and has been very patiently waiting, and he really, really, really wants to play. But in this bracket, I mean, Captain Bill, you know this bracket. Like, you know all these players in this bracket. The only player you might not know is probably CD Gaming. Every single one of these players is going to absolutely destroy Cub. And that's the only reason why I'm kind of so hesitant with putting him on the bracket. So, our savior is here at last. Okay, cut the glaze, Evo. We get it. You like Captain Bill, all right? We know you have a crush on him. By the way, Evo, who's that Akashe guy in the Discord? Bro was yapping about the tournament last night, and he said he told me to ask you who he was. I told him I wasn't familiar with this game. But yeah, that's the situation. All right, you know what, Cub? Due to this being a very tricky situation, I am going to let. I'm gonna put it up. I'm gonna put it up to a vote. I'm gonna put it up to a vote in the chat. Here's what's gonna happen. Start poll. Who should get the final slot in the tournament? Be nice. It's between Supra. I'm not gonna say who's in this poll. You guys are just gonna have to vote and decide. Because I know there's a bunch of people in here. Everybody vote. Who should get the final slot? Yeah, that guy, Evo. Oh, ooh, Cubs winning. I'm not gonna vote. Oh my God, Captain Bill by a healthy landslide. Holy smokes, the glaze is just uncanny in this chat right now. Oh, Cubs making a comeback. Captain Bill's at 50%. Oh my word, oh my word, oh my word, oh my word. Hey, Mint got a vote finally. I didn't even vote for myself. Oh my word. Dude, it appears that people have spoken. We have 11 votes right now. Yeah, Captain Bill voted for Mint. Shout out, Mint. Mint. Gosh dang it, bro. The one time Mint shows up, bro. Mint, I'm sorry, bro. All you guys that won't be playing, I'm sorry. Alright, so here's what's going to happen. If Captain Bill doesn't play, you guys are going to have to like literally tail him on every single pick he has for these games, by the way. So if he picks like an underdog, you guys are absolutely cooked, by the way. Alright. Alright. The people have spoken. That's 12 votes. It looks like Cub's a clear front runner. That ends the poll. Alright, Cub, you have the final slot. So now with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and start switching up all this jazz. This game right here is final. I am going to do... I'm going to do Brutus versus Quill. And by the way, guys, this gentleman right here, he is currently at 4 wins right now. If he gets one more win, he's going to be the first one to 5 wins. So watch yourself, guys. All right, I'm gonna put Ewok here. If your name's on the bracket too, can you guys check in and say here, please? If your name's on the bracket, please check in and say here. I need 8 people to check in. I'm also going to switch this game with this game. So, CD Gaming and Nick will be up here. So that's Brutus and Quill moving down. We have a lot of cool nationalities representing the tournament today, too. This is sick. All right, awesome. Brutus, Nick, CD Gaming, Cub, Evo. Mongo's the closest Elo to Cub, I believe. So Mongo's getting Cub. Yeah, so Evo, Ewok. And by the way, if you guys don't know the lore with Ika and the Full Stripe Chess Tournament, when he first joined the Discord and joined a chess tournament, we couldn't pronounce his name. And I felt bad because I kept messing up his name. And Mongo chimed in. He was like, let's just call him Ewok. And I asked him, and he said he was cool with being called Ewok. So, yeah, it's pretty dope. Guy's a G. What's up, Recris? Everybody, round of applause. Recris has entered the building. What is up, Recris? Recris, I've seen all your messages, by the way, about that poll thing. I have not gotten a chance to implement it into any systems yet in the Full Stripe Discord, but it is still in the back of my mind, just so you are fully aware. All right. So I have who has not checked in yet? I'm waiting on Quill to check in. I'm waiting on CD Gaming to check in. And by the way, if anybody isn't here and doesn't check in with me, you're getting cut in the next like 2 minutes, and I'm replacing with either Supra or Captain Bill or Mint. If your name is currently on the bracket right now, please say here. So far I have Nick, CD Gaming, Cub, Evo. Brutus will brutalize me. Quill, I'm pretty sure you're a higher elo than Brutus. I expect nothing but the best from you, brother. Let's be so for real though. Evo is definitely the tournament favorite in this tournament. Let's be so for real, guys. All right, Ika checked in. All right, so while they're all checking in, I'm going to go ahead and put this on the screen real quick. We're going to be reading the 9 chess tournament clauses in 2 minutes, so unless people aren't checking in with me. All right, hang on. Oh, CD Gaming, I see you. Sorry. You literally checked in with me initially. My bad. All right, Brutus, Nick, CD Gaming, Cub, Evo. I'm missing Mongo. Mongo's here, so that's 6. Who else am I missing? Quill checked in. Who's the last one that hasn't checked in? Ika. I think it's everybody. Nice smooth transition. All right. Brutus, Nick, CD Gaming, Cub, Evo, Quill, Ika, and Mongo. Alright, awesome. Cool. Alright, so before we do this, I am going to go ahead and tell you guys what exactly is going to go down with our audience giveaway here today. And I kid you not, if we have more than 10 people who aren't playing in the chess tournament today on this Magic Wheel, I will do a bigger giveaway. So this is the Magic Wheel to start. If you are here and you are not playing today, and you want to get on this Magic Giveaway wheel when we spin it at the end of the tournament, please check in and stay here. Dude, I think everybody's going to be Team Cub. I'm not going to lie, bro. Cub might be the new fan favorite here in these parts. If you're not playing the chess tournament today, go ahead and check in and stay here to get on the Magic Wheel. I repeat, if you are here for the Magic Wheel giveaway and you are not playing today, please check in and stay here, and we're going to review all the rules. Actually, hang on. I'm going to switch out CD Gaming with Ewok. I have to agree. I have to agree with Ewok on this. Every time Ewok has played in a chess tournament, he's played the top seed. He has played the top seed every single time. He or she, I don't know. But yeah. I'm switching CD Gaming out with Ewok. CD Gaming, I'm sorry, bro. You haven't played in a tournament in a while, so unfortunately you got to play against Evo. But Ewok, when he has played in the tournaments, has been absolutely cooked. So I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. Nick is still a very, very strong player. I'm going to remind you, he's won 4 chess tournaments in a row. Very strong. But Evo is definitely the highest rated player in this tournament right now. I think, like, in terms of just like who I think is going to win, it's going to be either Evo, Nick, Ewok, or Quill. If Brutus, Mongo, Cub, or CD Gaming wins, I will be very, very, very impressed. That will be one of the greatest Full Stripe chess tournament wins in our history. But all right, anyways, Recris is here. Supra, you, dope. Sorry, you guys on the Magic Wheel. Recris, Supra. All right, and while you guys are doing all that and checking in, I'm gonna read you guys the rules for the Magic Giveaway. Alright, so those of you who are not competing today in our Full Strive Chess Tournament, this is how you can get entries into our Magic Wheel giveaway. Full Strive is planning to spin the Magic Wheel for a cash prize at the end of every tournament for viewers who watch the whole stream. This is only for Full Strive Discord members. If you are playing in the tournament, you can only enter after you are eliminated. So if you are playing today and you get eliminated, you can start picking players immediately after you are eliminated. So you can still hang out and pick players to win. To earn entries, you get 1 entry for showing up before the tournament clauses are read. So everybody who is here right now, go ahead and say here so I know you're here and I can add you to the wheel. You get 1 entry for picking a player to win each match before it starts, and you also get a bonus entry chance after each round. Winners must send payment info within 1 hour of the spin, or their win will be considered void. Yesterday, he went to, or the other day, he went to sleep, and I had a busy weekend, so I haven't been able to send him his prize yet. But if he joins or sees this later, I'm still planning on sending him his prize. But you guys have to send me your info 1 hour after, or else your win will be considered void. That's how it works. And I do PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, or HS.com membership, depending on what the prize is. You also must check in with me after each game, you also must check in after each game if you have entries. If you do not check in, you lose 1 entry with each missed check-in. At the end of the tournament, Full Strive will do a final check-in and entry count, and then spin the magic wheel. Cash prizes will range from $10 to $20 and sometimes up to $50 on special days. If the winner doesn't check in on stream within 5 minutes, they lose their prize and we spin again. Those are the rules, and how I'm going to do it today, guys, as well. Every time we are about to start a game, I'm going to post a poll on who you think is going to win. And everybody who is in this stream right now needs to go vote in that poll. If you are unable to vote in the poll for whatever reason, I don't know why you wouldn't be able to. Apparently some people have been struggling with that. You can just simply reply to the poll and say a name, and I will count that. So that is how things are going to operate here today. So, I think I have everybody. Maybe just ruin everything. Like, I think I understand, but like in terms of content, which is what Full Strive is farming here for this tournament. By the way, you guys are all subject to Full Strive content. I'm posting my favorite game on my YouTube channel. Cub really wanted to play in this tournament, and he's fully expecting to get absolutely destroyed. So all love to bro, but that's the situation. But all right, we are about ready to get started. We are about ready to get started. All right, Captain Bill, or wait, I don't know why I put Mongo on the wheel. Not me putting Mongo on the wheel before he even like plays. That's crazy. All right, anyone else? Anyone else? Going once, going twice. If you are not playing in the Full Strive Chess Tournament today and you want to win a cash prize giveaway for picking players in our tournament, please, right this second, check in and say here if your name is not on the magic wheel. You must check in now. You have about 2 minutes. All right. And after this, we'll get started with the clauses. All right, that concludes everybody for this. If you guys check in with me sometime in the near future, we will figure that out. But all righty, one final time, guys. Everybody, please go ahead and check in with me if you are on. Check in with me if you are on the bracket right now. I'm about to start reading the clauses. Everybody needs to check in with me right now and say you are here before I read you the clauses, because our rules have changed due to a freaking stupid loophole that someone special found last tournament. Ewok, Nick, Evo, CD Gaming, Cub, Mongo, Brutus, Quill. I need every single one of you guys to check in and say here. There are 8 of you. I need 8 heres before I start reading the tournament clauses. I repeat, Ewok, Nick, Evo, CD Gaming, Cub, Mongo, Brutus, Quill. Please check in and say here. Quill, Cub, CD Gaming. Ahem. Ewok, or Ika. Nick, Mongo, missing Brutus and Evo. Missing Brutus and Evo right now. Brutus and Evo, please check in and say here. Brutus is here. Evo. I agree. All of you guys should play some psychopath opening for content purposes. All right. I am going to go ahead and turn the recording on now, guys. Thank you all for checking in. And if you're playing in the chess tournament today, please stay in the stream. I'm going to go ahead and record our YouTube intro now. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and read the clauses to play in the Full Strive Chess Tournament. I'm turning the music off temporarily. And the recording will start to do the YouTube intro in 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Full Strive Chess Tournament. There is an absolute clash of titans in this tournament here for you. We have a lot of returning champions. We have new faces. We have battles that are going to be remembered for generations to come. So do not go anywhere, folks. This is going to be an absolute battle to the end. So with that being said, go ahead and sit back, relax, and let's get right into that first game. All right, that is the YouTube intro. Thank you all for bearing with me. Got it in one take. Yeah, all you guys hating on me for doing multiple takes. How y'all like that? Them apples, huh? How you guys like that? All right, I want to listen to Heavyweight while I read the clauses. All right, everybody listen up. At attention. Welcome to the Foolish Drive Chess Tournament. Foolish Drive is now going to read you guys the terms and conditions, aka the clauses, to play in our Foolish Drive Chess Tournament. And after we have concluded this, everybody will be required to say I acknowledge after the 9th clause is read. Clause 1. Players must have a Chess.com account that has been active for at least over 3 months. Players must have a minimum of 200 games played on Chess.com, and players must have a minimum of 50 rapid games played on Chess.com as well. Players can only participate with one account. If a player is caught with multiple accounts participating, it will be an automatic ban from the server. Clause 2. If a player is caught cheating, which includes using engines or any outside help, you will be banned from the server on the spot. All games will be reviewed one at a time for each tourney to confirm nobody used any outside sources. If foul play is confirmed, it will be an automatic server ban on the spot. There is absolutely no smurfing. If you are caught smurfing, this will result in an automatic ban from the server as well. There is a maximum of 8 participants for every tournament. Every tournament is first come, first serve. Clause 3. The victory prize for all Foolish Drive Chess tournaments is $10 sent via Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal, or a Chess.com Gold membership, and there is no other method. Every match is 3 minutes per player with 2 seconds of bonus time per move, and each tournament match will use a randomized wheel spin that I will provide on stream to decide who plays with white and who plays with black. I will assign one of the active game players to start each match with the proper settings. All tournament matches are a single elimination. Winner moves on, loser is eliminated. Clause 4. All games will be played one at a time from top to bottom in the live bracket that Foolish Drive will have on stream so all viewers can follow and watch each match. If a game ends in a tie, players will immediately play a 2-minute bullet tiebreaker with no bonus time. If there is a third tiebreaker, players will play a 1-minute bullet tiebreaker with no bonus time until there is a winner. The player who had the black pieces in each drawn game will get to decide what color they want to play as in the next tiebreaker game. Clause 5. Both players must wait 5 seconds as soon as each game begins before playing their first move each, so that Foolish Drive can get into the game and live stream it for the audience. Players are required to exit the stream during their match to avoid any unfair advantage, and if a player is caught on the viewer list while the game is being played, it will be an automatic disqualification on the spot. Players will get 1 warning for this, and if this is done a second time, the player will be banned from the server on the spot. In the event that a game's settings are not properly set up, like choosing the wrong color, doing the wrong time control, or the game is aborted, the game will be immediately forfeited by both players and will result in a single 2-minute bullet match with no bonus time to determine the winner. Clause 6. Players must check in with me on stream before every... Players must check with me on stream before exiting every... Oh my god, why is the word every in there? Players must check with me on stream before exiting the stream for each match and type I acknowledge in the stream chat before I read you the pre-game terms and conditions for the current match at hand. If both players fail to acknowledge the Foolish Drive pre-match terms and conditions, the match will be immediately forfeited and a magic wheel spin will be conducted to decide who will advance. If just one player fails to acknowledge and the other still does, the player who acknowledged will move on to the next round by default, and the other player will be eliminated and suspended for 1 tournament. Get wrecked, Captain Bill. Clause 7. Foolish Drive will be actively commentating every tournament match and will not be reading the YouTube live chat during matches. Do not ping me on Discord while matches are actively happening. If there's an issue or you have a question, please ask a mod in chat or on Discord. If you want updates on when I am live for each tournament, please turn on the YouTube notifications bell or visit the YouTube updates channel on Discord to stay up to date on when I start each live stream. If you are a creator and wish to get a copy of your tournament matches, please DM Foolish Drive your email on Discord and feel free to post these clips however you want. Clause 8. Immediately after the tournament concludes, Foolish Drive will be reviewing tournament matches for each player that is still in the YouTube live stream. These reviews are all recorded and will be forever available under the live tab on the Foolish Drive YouTube channel. The winner for each tournament is required to private message me their preferred method of payment and a picture of their choosing to post in the Wall of Fame channel in the Discord server, the most prestigious channel in the entire community. The winner also has 1 hour after the tournament ends to send me payment info and a Wall of Fame photo, or else their winnings will be considered void. I'm done waiting around for people. A lot of you are usually good about getting me this right after the tournament ends, but I am done waiting around. You have to send it to me, your stuff to me, however you want your payment, within an hour, and I'm not screwing around anymore. Like, it's do or die. Like, you got to send me your stuff. All right? And then finally, Clause 9. Bring your best to this tournament, and please say I acknowledge in the stream chat if you accept our Foolish Drive tournament clauses. I repeat, bring your best to this tournament, and please say I acknowledge in the stream chat if you accept our Foolish Drive tournament clauses. And those of you not participating today, please go ahead and vote in the poll that I'm posting in the Discord server. The first poll is posted. All right, awesome. Cub, Nick, Ewok, Evo, Mongo, Quill. Waiting on Brutus and... who am I waiting on? CD Gaming. I'm waiting on CD Gaming and Brutus to say I acknowledge. Brutus and CD Gaming, please say I acknowledge. Nick went into the chess club chat and voted for himself. I love it, bro. You know what? Sorry, Nick. I'm going for Ewok. I voted for Ewok. I'm leveling the playing field. All right, CD Gaming acknowledges. Brutus, I'm just waiting on you, buddy. I need you to say acknowledge. Pretty please. I lack knowledge. Okay, we'll take it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Game 1 of the Full Strive Chess Tournament. This match will be played between Ewok and Nick. We are going to go ahead and spin the magic wheel here real quick. And if you are not playing in this chess tournament right now, the poll is posted in Chess Club. I know exactly who has voted in that club. And before I start the game, I'm going to go check one last time to see who voted. And if any late votes come in, those votes don't count. All right? So Nick and Ewok. Nick, I'm going to have you send the challenge to Ewok when the time comes. And let's go ahead and spin that magic wheel to decide who plays with white and who plays with black. And we are watching from white's perspective to start this first game off, as we started from black's perspective in the previous tournament. I need to turn my volume down. My music's too loud. Please be quiet. Shut up. Alright. Cool. That is the magic giveaway. Alright. Go ahead and put Nick and Ewok on here. And we are watching from white's perspective once again. Nick and Ewok, welcome to the first magic wheel spin of the day. Whoever this wheel lands on will be playing with the white pieces. And may the wheel be ever in your favor. And it will be Ewok playing with the white pieces in Game 1 of the Full Strive Chess Tournament. I'm going to go ahead and pull you guys up real quick. There you are. All right, Nick and Ewok, welcome to Game 1 of the Full Strive Chess Tournament. This is going to be a 3-minute blitz game with 2 seconds of added bonus time. In the event that a game's settings are not properly set up, the game is aborted, or anything of the sort, you will both be subject to an immediate 2-minute bullet game with no bonus time. I kindly ask that you both wait 5 seconds before playing your first move each, and if you two are ready to begin, please say I acknowledge in the stream chat, exit the stream, and you two may begin. Nick will be sending the challenge, Nick with the black pieces, Sir Ewok with the white pieces. Excellent. Thank you for acknowledging, you two. Best of luck. Start talking that ish, guys. Who's going to win this game? Will it be the 4-time champion Nick, or will Ewok finally silence the allegations that they are not a worthy opponent of this full Strive Chess tournament? I definitely just made that up there. Ewok is definitely a worthy opponent, but Nick's very, very good. Ahem. Ewok, accept the challenge. Why are you not accepting Nick's challenge? Ewok, accept next challenge, bruh. You guys have each other added as friends? Yeah, you do. I see you guys do. You're dang right it is. I don't even know what WWF stands for. Am I dumb? World War Finale. World War Finale of Wait, that sounds even worse. World War Finale. Whoa of chess. I'm having a stroke. Ika, please accept Mr. Nick's challenge. Ika, this is not a good look, sir. Please accept Mr. Nick's challenge. Ewok, accept the challenge, bro. How am I going to acquire content if you're not going to accept the challenge? This is quite tragic. Everybody start pinging And we are underway for game 1 of the full Strive Chess tournament between the 4-time champion Nick, representing the Black Pieces, and Ewok, who has played in our chess tournaments before but has always faltered in every tournament that they have played, representing the White Pieces and the Indian flag, as well as Nick representing the American flag. And so far in this game, we have a Grunfeld defense on the board. These two players are extremely solid at chess, and this game could go either way, barring something crazy. Nick doing a great job of sliding the bishop up here to fianchetto it and getting it in, or freeing up his king to be able to castle here. And now the knight develops here, and now Nick is striking. There is a lot of stuff happening in this little box right here. What does Ika decide on? Instead of taking a pawn, he vouches to slide the bishop up. I honestly like that move personally. Now the knight comes in here. Good development here from Nick so far, the 4-time champion. Nick has absolutely nothing to lose in this tournament. He has proved himself beyond a shadow of a doubt that he is capable of winning any chess tournament that he plays in. However, Ewok is looking to silence the haters, silence the doubters, and prove victorious in this bout. But this is going to be a very difficult challenge. Now the pawn strikes forward here for Sir Nick. I believe you are okay with just going to slide the bishop back. You could probably honestly go here too. Going here, they push the pawn. You probably are okay with taking... Actually, I feel like you'd be okay with going here, pawn push, slide back, and then another push, and then low-key it kind of looks like an overextension. You would have this, you would be able to push here too to have that freed up, but Ewok did use a little bit of time there. I feel like that's more than reasonable. Nick is playing very solid and using very little time in the process. Also, keep in mind this is a 3-minute blitz game with 2 seconds of added bonus time, so every time these two strong players make a move, they will get bonus time. Ooh, Nick now striking forward with the pawn, forcing the bishop to slide back. Only move that does not blunder a bishop. Nicely executed there. Oh my word, and now the pawn is just storming forward. Ho. And if you take here, the knight's going to take. And it's going to be wrecking havoc here really quickly. Alright. I imagine the knight will take back. And also on top of that, Ika now has doubled pawns, so his pawns look pretty goofy right now. In all honesty, I feel like you are doing okay for now. Obviously, you need to keep some defenders on this bishop. Obviously, you have 2 right now, so you're not too worried about that currently. But just something you got to keep in mind here down the stretch. And if you can, like, as soon as possible, I feel like you can maybe go bishop e5 too, to just attack everything. If the knight takes, you're okay with that, and that's what Ika does. Nice. Ika, Ewok. We have Ika's name as Ewok in the bracket that you see on your screen, and it's all for like memes and jokes and everything. But this gentleman / homie, I'm not sure if it's a gentleman or a homie, has played our chess tournaments before, and it's just pure memes whenever we do this. But we see a quick exchange of the pieces here, and as it currently stands, Sir Monsieur Ewok is currently up in material. But I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, Nick does still have chances. Now, I believe... Oh, I thought he parted the bishop, but instead he hangs the bishop to attack the queen. What a maneuver here. So now the queen's forced to move here for Nick, and now for the first time, Nick is below on time against Ewok. Ewok, although up 1 piece of material, is still needing to prove some points to finish this game off. Ewok goes ahead and takes a piece. You got to be careful about this knight, though. If you do not cover this knight, bishop's going to take, and you're going to have 3 goofy-looking pawns, bro. And on top of that, too, it's kind of like pick your poison, because if you do slide the queen up here, and you take, if the queen takes, this pawn's going to be hanging. No. Ewok vouches to just go ahead and take. You got to be extremely careful, though, because this knight's being pinned to the queen. But now a pawn push is coming. A pawn push is coming, right? No, Nick moves the queen up. What is Ewok's plan here now? You got to get out from under this pin, right? He does. He slides the queen over. Queen's still covering here along with the rook. There are 2 attackers on the knight right now too by black, so it's White's doing a good job of making sure that stays covered. Also, the bishop is always x-raying this diagonal, so you cannot push this pawn anytime soon. You got to move the rook first before you push this pawn. And now Nick taking a little bit of a think here, as he should. The position is getting trickier and trickier by the second. Now, these pawns just look so goofy right now, bro. I think you're okay with going here now, because if queen takes, you're going to take the rook. Nice. Okay. Okay. And honestly, you're okay with that. I think. Because then takes, you take back. And also, this is probably better. I think this is better, because if queen takes now, you take the pawn. Nick, in this position right now on move 22, is down 2 pieces of material, but he has an opportunity to win the piece back, but I believe it will get immediately captured once again real quick with knight takes on b7. There's a lot that could change here in this position, though. As you all well know, if you are seasoned vets, seasoned viewers of this Full Stripe chess tournament, you know that anything is freaking possible. Now, with that pawn push, I love that move from Nick, because if the pawn takes, it's going to hang the knight, and now you're forced to move the knight back, and this pawn can just take here now. Ooh, but Ika does not care. Pushes the pawn forward. This is going to hang a pawn. This is going to lose a pawn here for Ewok / Ika. And this bishop is so incredibly annoying for Ika too. Nick's still hanging on. Hanging on by a thread. This game is not over yet. Nick has 25 seconds on his clock, though. Time will continue to tick. And he will be forced to start playing a little bit faster. And with playing faster comes its problems. So the knight slides over here. I imagine if the rook comes over here now. Ooh, pawn push here. Okay. You have to go here. That's the only move. Only move is here. That's the only move that saves the knight. Oh, but that is going to hang a piece too. You cannot go anywhere else. The knight's going to be hung. You have to go here. That's the only move. And Ika now officially in the red. Ladies and gentlemen, both players. Oh. Ika with a little bit of sauce. If the pawn takes the knight now, the rook's going to be hanging. And now Nick's clock continues to dwindle. Queen takes. Queen slides down. The rook's under fire. But Ika, with a masterclass of a calculation, comes over to defend the rook while simultaneously checking the king. And now Nick's clock continues to tick by the mere second. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, it's a smothered mate. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a smothered mate. On move 30, knight f7, checkmate delivered by Ewok. And Ewok defeats the 4-time champion, Nick, on move 30 after playing a absolutely stellar, solid game. Congratulations, Ewok. You're moving on to the next round, and GG's to Nick. Everybody tell Nick GG's in the chat right now. Great game there, Sir Ewok. Well played, well played. Ewok gets the check mark. GG's, Nick. Everybody sure to tell Nick GG's. Alright, I'm going to check one thing real quick, and then we're going to go ahead and start the next poll, and I'm going to add everybody's entries on the magic wheel. I have to check one thing really fast, guys. Please stand by. I just want to look at the accuracy of this game real fast. What a game. Wow. Jeez Louise. Alrighty, fellas. So let me go ahead and check the poll and see who voted for. We have 5 votes for Ewok. Super picked Ewok. And Super's the only one not playing in the tournament who picked Nick. Unfortunately, you picked for Nick, and you will not be getting a bonus entry. Alright, awesome. Magic wheel, go ahead and pull that up. Right. So Super is the only one who gets the next entry. And everybody, I'm going to post another poll. Or everybody just go ahead and check in with me and say here. Everybody go ahead and check in with me and say here real fast so I know you guys are here. And Nick is now able to vote and pick players in the Magic Wheel giveaway poll. Alright. Who is going to win Game 2 of the Full Strive Chess Tournament? I don't remember who's playing. Evo and CD Gaming. Yeah, CD Gaming, you're going up against an absolute lion in this one. I'm not even going to cap, bro. If you win this game, I'll be very impressed. Alright guys, the next poll is posted. Go ahead and start dropping your predictions if you're not playing in the Full Strive Chess Tournament to get your own entry on the Magic Wheel. You guys have about like 1 minute to do that. I'm going to go ahead and put Evo and Sir CD Gaming on the wheel. Evo and CD Gaming, welcome to Game 2 of the Full Strive Chess Tournament. We will be watching from Black's perspective in this one, and Evo's going to be sending the challenge to CD Gaming. And Evo and CD Gaming, may the wheel be ever in your favor. Ooh, and it will be Evo playing with the white pieces. Evo is required to play an unconventional opening due to his very, very stellar suggestion. Alright, beautiful. I'm going to go check the poll real quick. Actually, wait, hang on. I'm going to pull up Evo real fast, and then do not exit my stream, guys, until I tell you to. Evo is sending the challenge when I give the green light. Okay. Let's see who has voted. Alright, we have 4 votes for Evo. You, Supra, Evo, and Mongo. You know what? CD Gaming, I'm going to vote for you. I vote for CD Gaming. I think CD Gaming could win this. Alright. Awesome. I guess Captain No's over there eating the corn dog. Alright, awesome. Alright, if you guys, like, I'll check this one more time at some point, but voting is final for now. Alright, Evo and CD Gaming, welcome to Game 2 of the Full Strive Chess Tournament. This is going to be a 3-minute blitz game with 2 seconds of added bonus time. In the event that a game's settings are not properly set up, the game is aborted or anything of the sort. You will both be subject to an immediate 2-minute bullet game with no bonus time. I kindly ask that you both wait 5 seconds before playing your first move each. And if you two are ready to begin, please say I acknowledge in the stream chat, exit the stream, and you two may begin. Evo is setting the challenge, Evo with the white pieces, CD Gaming with the black pieces. Best of luck to you two. Last gasp. May the odds be ever in your favor. Is that a Hunger Games reference? I'm pretty sure that's a Hunger Games reference. May the odds be ever in your favor. You don't know his user? Gosh dang it. CD Gaming. Why are you guys not added? CD Gaming, can you put your username in the chat, please? Alright, hang on. Alright, it's CD_gaming68. That's his username. Yes, bro. Dude, I read all the Hunger Games books. I love Hunger Games. Absolute banger. What do y'all know about Maze Runner? You're welcome. Thank you for acknowledging, and best of luck to you too. Chat, who is going to win? Start dropping predictions now. Start hammering this thing. This ting. Who is going to win? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Game 2 of the Full Strive Chess Tournament between Evo and CD Gaming. Evo opening the game up with the Sodium Attack, the most diabolical move this chess tournament has ever seen. Knight is currently sitting on A3 and we are 2 moves in. Quite a development so far in this one. We have Evo representing the Indian flag with the white pieces and Sir CD Gaming representing the South American flag playing with the black pieces. And we have a pretty basic Sodium Attack development. By the way, guys, I posted about the Sodium Attack. If you want to go check that out, there is a video on my YouTube. It is under the title 3 Rarest Chess Openings. You guys should go check that out. But anyways, enough of the promotion. We now see a pawn push here at E3 and some very solid development here so far from both of these players. I absolutely love that Evo just played the most horrendous, diabolical, psychopathic move like ever. Knight A3. That might be the first time we have ever seen the Sodium Attack. Truly a spectacle to be had. Now CD Gaming has freed a castle. You're obviously going to just block with the knight here. Ooh, he blocks that way. I wonder if you could bring your queen down. If you could have brought your queen down here. Actually, no. The knight's covering. What am I talking about? It doesn't matter. I was thinking you could get a quick take there if the king castle. But anyways, the knight not above or slides over here to the h4 square, attacking the bishop. You do not ideally want to trade your bishop in this spot, especially being taken with this pawn. So he slides the bishop back. This pawn is likely going to take. Yes, it does. And now that frees the rook up here to attack on the f file. Nice execution here so far from Sir CD Gaming. And now the bishop is under attack. And I imagine CD Gaming will probably push the pawn forward here now. Rook slides over. Now, CD Gaming slides the rook up, and by the way, both players are playing very, very fast and pretty solid so far. The bishop is attacking this entire diagonal now. Keep in mind, this bishop is extremely powerful. Ooh, and now Evo brings the bishop in for a deadly assault on the black position. This bishop is absolutely terrorizing the black position right now. Rook slides over here now for CD Gaming. I wonder if you probably should have slid your rook over this way. And Evo does collect the pawn here now. You're going to be forced to move this knight. You cannot take here because you will lose the knight. Because there are no other black pieces covering that square right here. I really do think CD Gaming should have gone this way. But I like that move. Oh no, and it blunders a fork! Ladies and gentlemen, a fork is on the board. Evo, after playing the most atrocious, nasty, and eye-opening chess opening this tournament has ever seen, is currently of one piece of material and currently has CD Gaming on the ropes with a fork with the pawn on e6, attacking f7 with the rook and attacking d7 with the knight. And there's quite literally not much you can do. You are forced to move the rook somewhere. This pawn's going to take the knight now. That should be a snap take here from Sir Evo. And you also can't... you might be able to push here, actually. Maybe. Because obviously the rook takes, you're going to lose the queen. I think Evo should go ahead and take this piece here. Evo taking a little bit of time. Calculating a blunder, probably. I imagine he's thinking about, how can I sack the rook? That's not really a sack. That's just a free pawn. Actually, it probably would be a sack because you'd be blundering this take. Evo's calculating. He's putting on his reading glasses. Calculating, calculating, calculating. He has used well over, I believe it's now 8 minutes of his time. Very good time management here from Sir Evo. Ahem. Brings the queen down. Why could he not take there? Is there a reason why he couldn't take there? Rook takes the pawn, and queen takes. Evo might have calculated a very crazy line, and I'm just over here flaming him because I just have no inkling as to why exactly there was so much thought there. Now, this would be a crazy move. Knight f8. Covering the rook. Oops. Covering the rook right here. And it's a pin of all the pieces. But instead, CD Gaming does not find that move. He slides the queen over. And now the bishop and the queen are coming in hot. And by the way, this knight is pinned to the king. I think you can only go here. But then, what about this? Queen check. Rook comes in. Oh, my word. And Evo, slowly but surely, is just absolutely chopping at the bit in the black position right now. Holy smokes. Rook now desperately slides over here to c8, trying to do something about that situation. And, ooh. Ooh! 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 The queen was pinned! An absolutely nasty tactic here! And this game is done said match. After an absolute masterclass put on by Evo. Holy smokes, what an absolutely nicely played game here from Sir Evo. King's now going to slide over. King's forced to come over here now. I imagine you could probably just go here. Oh, we saw over there. I think it's okay. Yeah, king slides over now. You could have gone here straight away, and that would have been a forced mate in a second. Actually, no, the knight could have probably still come in. Then you take, and then it would have been mate. But yeah, and looks like Evo's gonna be the one that's moving on to the next round of the Full Strive Chess Tournament after a very solid performance. And checkmate is going to be delivered on move 34. With rook sliding down to g8, delivering checkmate to the king. And Evo will be moving on to the next round of the Full Strive Chess Tournament. Everybody go tell CD Gaming GG's. He went up against an absolute juggernaut in Evo. And he put on a good fight. He put on a good fight for a solid bit there. But Evo, with his masterful middle game to end game tactical precision, proves victorious in this bout, and we'll be moving on. So let's go ahead and slide Captain Evo up here. GG, sir. GG's, GG's. Well played, well played, well played. And I'm going to go ahead and add your guys' tallies. And coming up next is Mongo and Cub. Mongo, I'm going to tell you ahead of time that you're sending the challenge. I have the utmost faith in Mongo. That Mongo is fully capable of sending the challenge correctly with the proper settings. I have no doubt in my brain that he will be more than capable of making this happen. Mongo is actually a tactical, very, very tactically precise when it comes to setting up the proper game settings. Very, very talented in that regard. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the magic wheel now. Good job, Evo. Congrats, and GG's to CD Gaming. CD Gaming can now vote in the audience giveaway, by the way. CD Gaming is now officially eligible. All right, so here's the magic wheel. Let me go take a look at the poll. Captain Bill, you, and Supra all said Evo, and Full Strive said CD Gaming. CD Gaming, I still supported you. I supported you to the bitter end. I just want to point that out real quick. All right, so Captain Bill Sir Captain Bill, the negative 10th of his name. Supro. And you. I think Reckless is gone. Also, guys, go ahead and check in with me now and say here if you are here. Reckless didn't... I don't think Reckless is here anymore. You guys have 2 minutes to check in with me and say here before I remove your name from the bracket. And I'm going to go ahead and post the next poll here in the Discord server in the Chess Club channel. And if you are eliminated in the Full Strive Chess Tournament, you are allowed to go ahead and vote and pick players. Who is going to win Game 3 of the Full Strive Chess Tournament? Mongo and Cub. There are going to be no timeouts granted in this game, by the way. All right, the poll is up. Go ahead and start dropping your predictions in that game. I just dropped my prediction in Chess Club. All right, is Reckless here? Excelente. Beautiful. Thank you all for checking in. So do I have to do Carl if I'm black? I was honestly just kidding, bro. You don't have to. Oh my gosh, wait. Mongo voted for Cub, and CD Gaming votes for Mongo. Guys, the poll is up. Who you think is going to win Game 3 of the Full Strive Chess Tournament? It is in Chess Club, where all the other polls have been posted. Go drop your predictions now and make this easier on everybody. All right, dope. Dope. All right, Reckless is not here. Unfortunately, Reckless is getting cut. Excellent. All right. So coming up next, we have Sir Mongo and Sir Cub. Mongo and Cub, you guys have each other added on chess.com, correct? All right. I think you guys can see the wheel. Yes, you can. Excellent. All right, dope. Cool. All right. No spin. You guys have each other added? Okay, cool. All right, Mongo and Cub, welcome to Game 3 of the Full Strive Chess Tournament. Cub, welcome to your first ever Full Strive Chess Tournament. No pressure, brother. Or sister. I think you're a brother, though. Hey, Mongo and Cub, may the wheel be ever in your favor, and we will be watching from White's perspective in this bout. Let's spin that wheel. And it will be Mongo playing with the white pieces. All right, let's go and pull off that magic wheel. And let me go check one more time to see what votes are in. All right, you guys are like slacking on the votes, dog. All right, go ahead and pull up Mongo real quick. Awesome, we're making good time too. Let's keep powering through this tournament. All right, I'm going to pull up Mongo real fast. All righty, Mongo and Cub, welcome to Game 3 of the Full Strive Chess Tournament. This match is going to be a 3-minute blitz game with 2 seconds of added bonus time. In the event that a game's settings are not properly set up, the game is aborted, or anything of the sort, you will both be subject to an immediate 2-minute bullet game with no bonus time. I kindly ask that you both wait 5 seconds before playing your first move each, and if you two are ready to begin, please say I acknowledge in the stream chat, exit the stream, and start your game. Mongo will be sending the challenge. Mongo has the white pieces. Cub, the newcomer, has the black pieces. Best of luck to you two, and may the best player win. Let Cub be white? I mean, I don't care. If you guys want to do that, you can. If you want to let Cub be white. That's fine. Alright. Good luck, you two. Thank you for acknowledging. And ladies and gentlemen, We are underway for Game 3 of the Full Strive Chess Tournament between the legendary, the iconic, the fan favorite, Mongo, representing the white pieces of the United States of American flag, and Sir Cub, who is also representing the United States of America flag, representing the black pieces. And so far, we have a French defense knight variation on the board. Cub, for obvious reasons, due to the rating difference, is a much an underdog in this bout. But Mongo has had his struggles in the past. Can he put the haters to bed and win this game? That appears to be a free knight right here. Oh, and we have a blunder on the board early. Takes. That is a free knight, right? Or that is a free pawn, I should say, right there, because after takes. Now this is going to be under attack. You probably just push the pawn forward. And Mongo, with a very precise calculation, goes ahead and takes the piece. Well done here from Sir Mongo. Mongo instead slides the bishop back. He doesn't even want the free pawn. Bro said free pawn. I'm good, bro. Clearly doesn't want the free lunch. Now the bishop comes in here for Mongo, absolutely assaulting the black position here. We're on move 10, bishop g5 on the board. The most time on a move was move 8. Mongo spent 13.7 seconds. Quite fascinating. Pawn pushes forward here now. You can probably just go ahead and take. Yeah, taking is fine. Bishop's going to take back. You take back. If the queen takes, you honestly don't really care. You do got to worry about this pressure, though. Pressure's mounting on this file. You're probably going to have to castle here now. I think castle's going to be the best move for Mongo, which is what he does. Nicely done. And now Cub should genuinely probably try and just start getting more pieces in the game. And oh, that player's a pawn. Oh, but Mongo doesn't play it. Mongo out here eating a cheese sandwich, missing every free piece ever at his disposal. Knight slides over here now, attacking the bishop. Bishop slides up. Oh, and now another pawn's under attack. Mongo coming in with fire, but Cub very strategically spots it and pushes the pawn forward. Mongo could probably start jumping in here and trying to threaten this too. Yeah. Nicely done. And if the queen slides back, you could probably honestly... Ooh. I feel like you're okay with bringing the queen here. I don't know, though. Mongo's going to have to use a little bit of time here to try to figure out a good move. Oh, the knight's trapped. No, it's not. Knight goes here and then takes. So it's not technically trapped, but... Mongo should go ahead and take this piece, though. I think taking the piece would be a plausible option here for Sir Mongo. Okay. Pawn takes back. Now, do you bring the queen here? After you bring the queen there, the pawn's going to immediately push. I imagine you could probably go... Mongo vouches to bring the bishop back. I guess you could also probably push here, too. Whoa, we can see a pawn push here now from Sir Cub. Queen comes in here. Roger. Pawn pushes forward here now to h5. That was a free piece again, by the way. Mongo has had at least 12 free pieces in this game so far. This piece is currently hanging. I think you should slide the queen up. Or the king up. The queen. Yeah, this is a queen now, by the way, guys. King does slide up here to g7. Good spot there from Cub on the second move. Alright, queen is still covering here. The queen cannot take. Okay. Rook slides over, putting some pressure on this file. Rook now slides over here to attack this bishop. Alright. Now the pawn pushes forward. I wonder if you could honestly sack... Wait, let me calculate. Mongo probably could have just taken here. Takes, and then takes. You would have been up a pawn, no? Yeah, Mongo would have won a pawn there. But this is Blitz. Anything can happen. And somehow, some way, Cub is currently still up on the clock right now. Yes, he is down a piece of material. I guess I am like nose blind to pieces falling off the board. I've just been so blinded by Mongo missing all these free pieces. Obviously a joke. Queen now slides over. Ooh, and now Mongo doing a great job of pinning the queen to the king, and now some pieces are going to come off the board, and this is a very, very critical move take back here too, because now the pawns are going to be connected. The rook cannot slide down over here because the bishop will take, and if this rook slides down, you'd probably just slide the rook over here and you'd be just chilling. You'd be big chilling. Yeah, and Mongo would probably bring the rook over here, I would imagine. If he brings the other rook, that's still fine. Now what does Cub do here? He slides the bishop down, putting a little bit of pressure coming on Mongo's position. Ooh, Mongo with a pawn push. Rook now comes in. Ooh, 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 ooh. You have to go here. Bishop a4, the only move. Nicely done. And after the rook takes, you're going to take right back. Good execution here from Sir Mongo. But instead, he pushes the pawn. What exactly does Cub have up his sleeve here? Ladies and gentlemen, this is coming down to the wire. Mongo has had countless, and I mean countless time issues in his Full Strive Chess Tournament career. But can he officially defeat the lay an egg allegations and win this game and defeat Cub, who is a newcomer? And Cub sacrifices the bishop. Holy smokes. And the rook now comes over here to block that pawn from promoting. The rook is coming in. I believe Mongo should probably go here and Mongo uses a little bit of time. Every time Mongo gets below 1 minute on his clock, I get stressed out. It really stresses me the frick out. Wait, that might be bad. Wait. That might be bad. Takes, and then push. Oh no, bro. Cub takes. But he cannot find Rook B1. He had Rook B1. No! But it is now an even game. Ladies and gentlemen, Cub had the win. He had the win. But squanders it. Mongo barely escaping by the hair on his chinny chin. King now slides over. Mongo trying to get rid of this pawn. He needs that pawn to die. Right now. You can't take here now. You cannot take here now because the king's going to get in here and it's going to be gobble. But Mongo takes. And now Cub has officially infiltrated the position. But wait. You can trap the king. Mongo can trap the king. And now Cub pushes the pawn. But it is a masterclass of a calculation from Cub. And it appears that Cub is going to win this game. Mongo can never take this pawn, by the way, because this pawn would just push and promote. If the king goes here, it's a draw. Wait, is this still a draw? No, it's not. It can't be a draw. This is a draw. This would be a draw. Cub better be careful. Is this a drawn position? Wait a dang second. Is this somehow? No, he promotes. Okay. Promotes the piece. Mongo brings his king over. Pawn pushes. Yeah, okay. Now you push the pawn. And now Mongo's forced to go here, and then the pawn will promote. Yeah. GG's. Wow. To a rook. To a rook, huh? Okay, so not proper technique with the rook checkmate. Does Cub not know how to mate with a rook? Does Cub not know how to mate with a rook? King now can escape. Does Cub not know how to mate with a rook? Oh my. Oh yeah, he does know how to mate with a rook. And checkmate is delivered on move 72, and it will be Cub moving on to the next round of the Full Strive Chess Tournament. Wow. GG's, guys. GG's. That was a crazy game. With new players, I always double check the game after it happens. But nicely done, Cub. You got it done. Yeah, Mongo had a free piece here. There was also a free piece somewhere here. Yeah, free piece there. Nice, and congratulations to Cub winning his first ever full Stripe chess tournament game against all odds. Nobody had Cub winning that game on their bingo card. Yeah, GG's. I don't know why. Why was I saying this was a draw? Yeah. And by the way, Cub, here, if the king goes, you don't move your rook here. If the king goes here, you have mate. If the king keeps going, you just keep following the king. And that's mate. But yeah, GG's, bro. And everybody tell Mongo GG's in the chat. Wow. Give Cub the green check mark. Wow, I'm just like bewildered right now. I cannot believe Cub pulled off that upset. Jeez Louise. Crazy upset in the full Stripe chess tournament. Cub wanted his chance, and he made sure to take full advantage of it, defeating one of our most decorated chess players in this full Stripe chess tournament. Wow. Or one of our most seasoned vets in the full Stripe chess tournament. Dude, Mongo's like the what do you call it? The Vince Carter of no. What would be a good comparison to Mongo? Someone who hasn't won a championship. The comparison to Mongo not winning a championship is like who's an all-time great that's never won a championship? Obviously can't say Wayne Gretzky. I don't know, but Mongo's a historical player, and he always just gets bad luck. And Cub made sure to make him pay after he delivered him 12 free lunches on a silver platter. The Jim Kelly, there you go. I was not trying to lose. Yeah, you're making the people upset, Mongo. Now everybody bet on you. Who voted for Cub? All right, there's 4 votes for Cub. Why is it not loading? It appears that your guys' votes came in late, so I cannot see your votes for Cub. 2 people voted for Cub, but I don't see them. All right, everybody who's still in the stream right now that's not playing anymore, go ahead and check in and say here. And Mongo is officially allowed to start picking players to win games. Coming up next is Brutus and Quill. I'm gonna go ahead and post the poll in the Discord now. Oh, that's the wrong one. Go ahead and post the poll. Good job though, Cub. Congratulations on winning your first ever full Stripe chess tournament game. That's a huge win. You beat a very, very, very good player. Who is going to win game 4 of the full Stripe chess tournament? Everybody go ahead and start checking in and say here if you are still in the stream. And if you are not here and you do not check in with me, you're going to lose a vote for an entry. Brutus and Quill are coming up next. Brutus, I'm going to have you send the challenge when the time comes. Dude, I'm happy for you. Oh, it was Nick and you. Nick and you voted for Cub. Nick and you guys voted for Cub? Alright, CD Gaming's here. Super's here. Yeah, no, I see that. Did Captain Bill vote for Cub? I think it was Nick and you. I think it says 2 votes for Cub, and like when I click on the voting, it doesn't tell me. Hang on, let me look at my cellular device. Let me see if my cellular device would tell me. Ahem. Oh no, it's Captain Bill. Captain Bill and Evo voted for Cub. Wow. All right, the next poll is up, guys. Go ahead and cast your vote. Brutus and Quill. Who is going to win that one? I believe Brutus represents the United States and Quill represents Nigeria, if I am not mistaken. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start adding the tallies here. Okay. All right. Captain Bill. I'm pretty sure you voted for. Hang on, let me put the magic wheel on the screen. I'm pretty sure you voted for. Yeah, you voted for Mongo. All right, CD Gaming Supra, and you all lose. Quite tragic. Ooh, we got another vote for Brutus. Evo votes for Brutus. All right. Dope. All right. You guys have about like 30 seconds to go cast your final votes. Brutus is sending the challenge to Captain Quill. And after this round ends, we are going to... Oh, is that he? Wait. Guys, calling a timeout. Is that he in my chat right now and he hasn't roasted my music yet? He. By the way, I have not forgotten about you. I meant to send your chess.com membership before I fell asleep last night, but I definitely fell asleep. After we're done with this tournament, I'll send you your chess.com membership. I have not forgotten you, bro. I will get you. Brutus, I vote Brutus. We changed things this tournament. You have to go to the chess club in the chess club channel in the Discord server and go vote. Go vote there, and then you can get your thing on the bob. All right, Brutus and Quill. Welcome to the final match of round 1 of the Full Strive Chess Tournament. We are going to be watching from Black's perspective in this game. Brutus will be setting the challenge, and may the wheel be ever in your favor. And it will be Quill playing with the white pieces in this bout. Ahem. Magic wheel off. Social friends. Dude, I cannot believe Cub pulled off that upset. Alright, where are you, Brutus? There you are, Big Tough. Alright, cool. Alright, Sir Brutus and Sir Quill, welcome to the final match of round 1 of the Full Strive Chess Tournament. This is going to be a 3-minute blitz game with 2 seconds of added bonus time. In the event that a game's settings are not properly set up, the game is aborted, or anything of the sort, you will both be subject to an immediate 2-minute bullet game with no bonus time. I kindly ask that you both wait 5 seconds before playing your first move each, and if you two are ready to begin, please say, I acknowledge in the stream chat. Exit the stream, and you two may begin. Best of luck to you two, and may the best player win. You guys think Captain Bill's gonna win this chess tournament? Thank you for acknowledging, you two. Good luck. Watching from Black's perspective. And we are underway for Game 4, the final match of Round 1 of the Full Strive Chess Tournament. We have Brutus, representing the United States of America, playing with the black pieces, and Quill, representing the white pieces, representing the Nigerian flag. We have an absolute clash of gladiators coming in this game, folks. We have a ready opening on the board. 2 knights have been developed, and now we see a d4 pawn push, and now a d5 pawn push, and now another knight comes out, and we officially have the queen's pawn opening Shigorian variation. Pawn is now pushed here to h3 by Captain Quill. Whenever I hear the name Quill, I think of like a little feather pen thing. You know, like a quill, like back in like the 1500s, like what Napoleon used to like write his guillotine signings or whatever. We see a pawn push here now. Knight jumps in here. I think I don't know if you want to take there. If you take there, pawn takes, then you go here. And I think white could just push the pawn forward, and then takes, and then that just causes problems. So he slides the bishop up. Queen's going to be forced to take here. Now Brutus should be okay to castle this way. So this seems reasonable. Pawn push here now to a3. Pawn push here now to e6, played here by Brutus. Good job getting some free space for the bishop. That move's kind of a winning move, but I still think it's fine. Obviously, he's expecting Brutus or Quill to push the bishop out here, but now unfortunately he can't because the pawn's covering that square. Now we see a quick queen development here. All right. Pablo, if you want to vote, go to the Chess Club channel and vote who you think's gonna win. I imagine Brutus could probably castle here now. No, you probably gotta take here for. I think Brutus should take this bishop. He does. Okay, well done here from Brutus. Can he slide the queen up here? Let me think about this. Queen slides up, takes. After that, I imagine White would probably castle this way, maybe? Or if he doesn't go that way, he probably moves the bishop forward and then castles this way. And then after this pawn is here, he doesn't even do that. He brings queen over. Too complicated. Queen slides over here now to e7. Ahem. Bishop comes up here now. Yeah, it looks like White's trying to castle on the king's side. Ooh, and now we see a pawn push here. Brutus now chopping away at the position. Queen is now taking on e5. Hoorah. Okay, so what now? What now for Sir Quill? I think Quill should go ahead and... if he takes here, though, the knight's going to take it. It's going to be a very, very potent knight. Yes, you do have this pawn push, but if you push this pawn forward, that weakens this pawn quite a bit. And that could prove to be troublesome. So he slides the bishop back. I think that's a good move. You're also covering a bunch of squares here, so the knight can't really push forward. I mean, obviously the pawns are still covering these squares here, but like this square right here, if takes, I guess now that would free up the... Ooh, and Quill does castle queenside. Ooh, getting a little spicy here. We appear to be deadlocked on move 16 of this game. We now see knight c6 played here from Brutus. Nicely executed here. I feel like a move like this would be fine on the next move. Not anymore. Good spot there from Quill. Now the knight goes there. You see takes, and you want a pawn here for Quill. Now, on top of that too, this pawn's under heavy fire. There are two pieces looking at this pawn. Yes, it does still currently have two pieces of material guarding it, but oh my, Quill pushing the pawn forward. Ooh, takes with the knight. Okay. And sorry, I said Quill pushed the pawn forward. I meant Brutus. Brutus takes the piece right back now. Bishop is now under attack. You might need to do something about that bishop if I had to guess, because if you don't, this is the only piece that can take it back. And after you do that, ooh, Quill getting a little spicy with it. Takes, and then the knight is just active. But after this pawn push, I mean, what do you do after that pawn push? I think you just got to fall back. Retreat. No players have been at fault yet in this game, but it has costed Brutus a good, solid, chunky chunk of his time. Did he just sack the knight? No, he didn't. Fun little tactic there. Oh wait, Brutus is trying to threaten. Brutus is trying to threaten that pawn. Can Quill spot it? You also got to keep in mind too, this knight is covering this square. So if the rook ever comes off this rank, not that it would be something that Quill would do now, but a potential mate could have. Actually, I take it back. The queen's literally just like guarding that square. Full strike, confirmed blind. Knight now moves here to the c3 square. Brutus now pushes the pawn forward. Now we see the rook sliding over here to e1. Putting pressure coming down on this file. And it appears that he's trying to get over here, but to no avail, as the queen immediately slides up, preventing that from happening. Now the pawn pushes forward here for Quill to the g4 square. Do not leave for 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. This game is going to come down to the wire. Brutus is now below 1 minute on his clock at the current moment. And Quill doing a very, very great job with his time management in this game. He is currently up over a minute on the clock, currently. And every time Brutus is taking a thing, Quill should be plotting to extract his revenge on Brutus not blundering any of his pieces yet. Quill now slides the knight over here. Ooh, it looks like he's trying to get here, maybe. King now calmly slides over. Nice. Ooh, now we see a pawn push here from Quill. Knight is forced to jump forward to f4. Pawn pushes here now. Pawn push to h4. Check is still granted by Sir Brutus. And could this prove? I was gonna say he probably could have gone here, maybe. Maybe it was bad. Now we see a rook check. I think the king is okay with just sliding down. Ooh, no, he goes there. Quill has to be careful, though. He has to be very careful. You probably cannot go here. Actually, I do think that's fine. Oh my word. Oh my word. Oh my word. This knight is the most powerful piece on the board right now. This knight is by far the most powerful piece on the board, and it is not even freaking close. Knight now comes in here with check. Quill does have to be very, very cautious here to not blunder a fork here with the rook. We see another knight check. And now the king is attacking the rook. Brutus is forced to slide back or do something about that rook. King slides over. Good golly, this knight is so powerful. Like, you know the Emperor in Star Wars where he's like shooting lightning? That's Quill right now shooting lightning with his knight. Unlimited power! But right when I say that, he blunders a pawn. And it appears to be another pawn, but Brutus does not spot it as he's getting lower and lower on time. 23 seconds on his clock. Quill appears to be trying to run Brutus low on time. He can just move the knight back now. Check the king again. Be careful, you do not want a repetition here. Quill has more, if I had to assume, I think White has more opportunities to win this game than Black does. Black does still have opportunities, yes. But White could win this game, as he's also very much ahead on time. Now the rook is under fire. Rook is forced to slide back. Knight slides back here to f4. Ladies and gentlemen, are we going to be heading to a draw? King slides over here now to b3. Brutus, now his clock is dwindling. Slides the rook forward after spending 6 seconds. Keep in mind, you do get 2 seconds of bonus time after every single move. Oh my! And it is devastating for Brutus as checkmate is granted on move 48. Catastrophic. Brutal. Cruelty. All the above. As Brutus put on an absolute battle to the best of his ability. But at the end of the day, Quill will be winning his first Full Strive chess tournament game and concluding the final match of round 1, moving on to the second round to face off against a newcomer Cub. GG's to Quill. GG's to Brutus. Everybody tell Brutus GG's in the chat right now. A very valiant fight from Sir Brutus. But at the end of the day, Quill found... Dude, Quill, that was a good find there. Was there like a mate at some point earlier too? Yeah, I was here. Now did the rook win here? Yeah, it's mate in 3. Check, here, check, check. Nice find there, Quill. Nicely done. Oh, also, I wanted to glance at the game. I just want to see what the accuracy was. Ahem. Holy poop, you guys both played so good. Holy poop. Nice game. Alright. Ahem. Alright, so let's go ahead and do our tallies here. Alright, 6 votes. We had 4 for Brutus. Whew. And Super and CD Gaming picked Quill. Congrats, CD Gaming and Super. You guys have tallied 2 more entries. And guys, it is almost time for our bonus entries. So do not go anywhere, y'all. Let's see. Supra and CD Gaming officially has his first entry on the Magic Wheel. And guys, please go ahead and check in with me and say here, if your name is on the Magic Wheel and you do not check in with me, you will lose an entry. You, Super, Captain Bill, and CD Gaming as it currently stands. And we're going to be adding a lot more people. Brutus is now able to get entries on the Magic Wheel as well. Mongo didn't vote on the game. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and update the standings real quick. Congratulations, Brutus, on moving on. Or, whoa. Sorry. That was not a troll, I promise. I meant to say Quill. Sorry, Brutus, sorry. that was not meant as a troll. I'm so sorry. I'm complete air. I'm just so used to Brutus winning. Quill taking down Brutus with a nasty mate in 3 checkmate. Alright, anyways. Where was I? Quill gets a check mark. And round 2 is set for the Full Strive chess tournament. Alright, Full Strive has to go take a quick potty break real fast. I'm going to give you guys the information on how to get 2 bonus entries into this magic wheel spin. All right. Everybody listen up. If you are currently eliminated, if your name is Nick, CD Gaming, Mongo, or Brutus, this applies to you as well. And if you're still in the Full Stride Chess Tournament currently, if you do this bonus entry thing, after you get eliminated, if you get eliminated, you will get entries onto the magic wheel. So everybody listen up. This is how you get 2 bonus entries on the magic wheel that you see on your screen. You guys probably already know the drill. I need everybody to go to my most recent YouTube video. It's the 1900 ELO bullet chess video. It is the secret to reaching 1900 ELO bullet chess. I need everybody to go to that video, like the video, and comment and tell me what you think of bullet chess. Is it crazy? Is it psychopathic? Go on that video and comment and tell me what you think of bullet chess. And also tell me what you think of, like, you can comment about Full Stride, bullet chess, whatever it may be. But it's one of those 2 topics. And like the video. I will be coming back to check and see who liked the video. And if you guys are still in the tournament and still playing, you guys can get entries if you go and do this thing. Everybody's going to get 2 entries when they are either eliminated or do that thing. So I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go to the bathroom real fast, and we are going to come back and tally the entries, and then I'm going to drop the poll for the next game. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and drop the poll for the next game right now. It's Ewok and Evo. Let me go ahead and drop the poll real quick so you guys have time. Who will win game 1 of round 2 of the Full Stride Chess Tournament? Ewok and Evo. Alright, dope. Cool. Alright, that is posted. And when you guys are done doing that bonus entry thing, go ahead and comment done, and I will be right back. And I am going to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Everybody comment done when you guys are finished with that, and be sure to leave a like too. Be right back. Real one saw your crash outs. Alright, chop chop, guys. I currently only see you, Captain Bill, Evo, and I only see Cub, you, Captain Bill, and Evo. And Supra. Chop chop, buttercups. Ahem. You are getting absolutely dominated on this wheel right now. I know, I got you. I got you on there, Supra. I see you. Super day one, homie. Ahem. Brutus, Mongo. Anybody with air in their lungs, you guys can go to this YouTube video, comment and like it, and you get a entry. There's another comment. Where am I missing? Ika. All right. Ika and Cub and Evo, you guys are all still in the full strap chess tournament. So if you guys lose, I'll tally your guys' entries on here after if you get eliminated. If you win, you don't get your entries, but if you lose, you'll get your entries. So it's a win-win situation, low-key. At a shot. I will try to keep my clock above 2:45 this time. Bro, can you make an Elephant Gambit video? Unfortunately, it is on the bucket list. I want to do that, Queen's Gambit, and put Leanne. What's her name? Leanne. Is it Anne Marie Taylor? Anne Marie Taylor, I think is who plays Beth. Oh my gosh, Beth Harmon. Why your picture's a piglet? Bro, you're funny. Bro's picture's literally a pig. Piglet. All right, 2 more minutes. Two more minutes. And also, guys, the poll is live in the Full Strive Discord Chess Club. All you gotta do is go like that. I just like my own message accidentally. All right. Yeah, the poll is also live in the Discord server, the Chess Club channel. So if you're eliminated from the Full Strive Chess Tournament, go vote in that. And if you are just spectating and viewing, go vote in that. And if you have not gotten your bonus yet, go to my most recent 1900 ELO Bullet Chess video and comment on it and say something about Bullet Chess, about Full Strive, and like the video. And you get 2 bonus entries for that. You guys, 1 more minute while I take a little sippy of my little water here. Brutus, I got Brutus. Got you, Brutus. Thank you, sir. Brutus is officially on the magic wheel. CD Gaming has not... CD Gaming, by the way, you need to check in, bro. CD Gaming's still here. If he is not here, he's going to lose his entry. CD Gaming needs to check in. Jeez, the entire world is on Evo. Captain Bill's riding with Ewok. I'm going with Ewok, bro. Give me Ewok. I got Ewok, bro. Oh, sweet. CD Gaming. All right, well, I'll give you a chance to still go do this. I'm going to go ahead and start. I'm going to spin the magic wheel now for this next game. You need to go to my recent YouTube video and comment on it. Say something about Bullet, Full Strive, or something along those lines. And you'll get 2 bonus entries on the magic wheel. For now, you maintain your spot on the magic wheel now. But, all right. Let's go ahead. And also, guys, if you have not already, please be sure to like the stream. We have never been closer to get monetization on YouTube ever. Nice, we have more likes than what we have viewers right now, so that's cool. All right, awesome. All right. One of you goons didn't like the video, too. Which one of you guys didn't like the video? I'm going to figure it out after I spin the wheel. Oh, no. Oh, no. Kitty has emerged, guys. I told you guys he was going to go on strike. Now I got to go feed Kitty. Alright. I guess he went to go eat a cheese sandwich, too. He doesn't want the smoke. Alright. Kitty. Let's eat food. I got to feed Kitty, guys. Sorry. Kitty's going on strike. Come on. Full Strive, Enya Taylor-Joy played. Oh, I'm actually probably dumb. Wow, thanks, Captain Bill. Now I feel like a dummy. Gosh, how do I not know that? I've literally watched that show like 12 times. If you ever watched Queen's Gambit, by the way, and you want to become like a serious chess player, if you watch Queen's Gambit, you will literally play chess every day, I guarantee you. Okay. Why is this not showing me who's in here? What's our view count at right now? 66, nice. Cool. Alrighty, it's time to spin the magic wheel to decide who plays with white and who plays with black between Evo and Ewok. Evo, Ewok, and shout out to Brutus for still sticking around even after he lost. And Mongo. You guys that stick around even after losing are G's, by the way. Oh my gosh, it's the entire world voting. Ooh, dude, everybody and their dog is on Team Evo. Ewok, are you gonna take that? Are you gonna take that, bro? Nobody believes in you. All right, hey, I'm gonna post a poll real quick. At Full Strive, how long is the chat delay on this chart? It's really annoying trying to lay info to you. If I had to assume, it's probably like 20 seconds. Is Captain Bill winning this game? All right, cool. All right, Evo, I'm going to have you send the challenge to Sir Ewok. And welcome to round 2 of the Full Strive Chess Tournament, you two. May the wheel be ever in your favor. And we're watching from White's perspective in this one. And it will be Evo representing the white pieces. Beautiful. Alright, dope. Alright, cool. Pull up Sir Evo. Ahem. Ahem, ahem. All right. Evo and Ewok. Welcome to round 2 of the Full Strive Chess Tournament. Congratulations on you two both winning your first matches. This game is going to be a 3-minute blitz game with 2 seconds of added bonus time. In the event that a game's settings are not properly set up, the game is aborted or anything of the sort. You will both be subject to an immediate 2-minute bullet game with no bonus time. I kindly ask that you both wait 5 seconds before playing your first move each, and if you two are ready to begin, please say I acknowledge in the stream chat, exit the stream, and you two may begin. Evo will be sending the challenge. Evo has the white pieces, Ewok has the black pieces. May the best player win. Alright. Please say acknowledge in the stream chat and you may... No, I'll send? Alright. That's fine. Ewok can send. The settings better be right, though. Or I'm finna crash out. Oh my god. And Kitty is on strike. He doesn't even want food. He just wants to rage. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Game 1 of Round 2 of the Full Strive Chess Tournament between the notorious Evo and the famed legend Ewok. We have Kitty crashing out in the back as the Bard's opening is played. Pawn is pushed here, now to a5. We see e4 on the board, followed by e5 played here from Ewok. Evo immediately responds with d4 played here, attacking that pawn. We see a quick takes. Ooh. And it appears to be a bit of like a Danish gambit looking kind of line almost. Because if that pawn takes, then that's going to immediately develop here. And Kitty is absolutely beside himself right now. Losing his mind. He cannot believe that Evo is down a pawn right now. As he continues to crash out and implode. Now the bishop slides forward here to b4, attacking the knight. We now see a knight development here. And we're going to lock Kitty out of the room momentarily. We see castles, castles. Bishop slides up to g5. Pawn push here to h6. Bishop slides back here to h4. And now Ewok brings the bishop all the way back, and keep in mind, Ewok is up a pawn right now as it currently stands. Evo does have a lot of options, though. There are threats coming down on all corners of the board. Oh my god, and Kitty continues to crash out and implode as Ewok pushes the pawn forward here to c5. Evo now jumps the knight in here, bringing some more pressure on the position. Batman, do you think that was a good move? Full stride Kitty. All right. Now what does Ewok do here now? I think he needs to push maybe this pawn forward and try and get his bishop into the game, maybe. Also a pawn push here could be okay. Although with that pawn push, you also block your bishop in. But I also don't know what exactly you're going to be doing with that bishop on that square. Evo blitzes out immediately. Pawn pushes here to f4. And Evo has used absolutely no time. We're on move 14, and Evo is at 2:55 on his clock as Ewok is at 2:10. And keep in mind, you get 2 seconds of bonus time every time you make a move. So very precise play here so far from Sir Evo. Rook now slides over here to e1. Adding a defender to that pawn. Oh no, and Kitty is trying to come up on the onto the desk. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an absolute drama fest in Force Drive HQ, the command center. Alright, so now what does Ewok do here? He slides the rook over. Okay. Evo doesn't waste any time. He takes the knight. And now the knight takes. And that is going to level this game. Clean precision here from Evo. And also, this is now a threat. And what's crazy is if this bishop comes here, you can just take this pawn, I believe. But first, Ewok comes in with a check. Nice execution. King's going to be forced to slide. But it appears that is a blunder from Evo. Ladies and gentlemen, the tournament favorite is currently down 3 pieces. But he has a lot more time on his clock compared to Ewok, as the bishop now takes the pawn. Evo takes the queen and takes a pawn right back. Holy smokes. This game is absolute dynamite. What does Ewok do here now? As his clock... and he punished the rook! He punished the rook in one move! The rook! The rook! The rook has officially seen its end! Ika's still up in material right now. But the rook does get blundered. Holy! So the rook comes over here. The pawn push is here now, attacking this bishop. This bishop is forced to move. I imagine you can probably go here. He vouches to slide back though instead. I think that's okay. Rook now comes down. We see a quick exchange, and Evo, miraculously, unless there was like a 12-move sequence that I missed, has tied this game, having been down 3 pieces of material after a catastrophic and brutal blunder from Sir Ewok. Now, I'll tell you right now, precision at its finest. If he did not move the knight there, he had this, and after the bishop slides back, he would have had a forced take on the bishop with the check coming in here on the king. Time is ticking now for Ewok. Yes, this game may be level, but Evo using time to his advantage right now. Ewok taking a little bit of a think. Time is ticking. Tick, tock, goes the clock. Bishop does slide back here. You cannot go here, by the way, with the rook now, because the knight's obviously covering. Evo immediately pushes the pawn forward, a bit of a waiting move. I honestly love this. Keep getting time off of Sir Ewok's clock. That is what you must do in this spot. I honestly feel like, yes, right here, blocking this entire diagonal. An absolute masterpiece here from Sir Evo. But can he finish this game off? Bishop now slides down here. That move is to stop the knight from getting here. Now the king comes down. And now the pawn pushes forward to attack the king. The bishop's probably going to come down here, I imagine, check, and then you can probably just slide up, and you're just fine. And now Ewok is in the red. No, he slides the bishop back as he collects 2 more seconds on his clock as he for the first time in this game, got into the red. Now he gets in the red again, and now pushes the pawn forward. And now, as clock time continues to tick, I think I might have Tourette's. Check is granted. What do you do? Coming over here to attack. Oh. 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 Oh, no. Ewok's time is still ticking. He has 5 seconds to make a move. 2, 1. Frozen in his chair and plays. Pawn pushes forward to G6. Ewok has to pre-move. 2 seconds on his clock. And with 0.8 on his clock, he moves the king forward. But that is going to be to no avail, as checkmate's going to be granted on this next move, covered by the bishop. And Evo has at least several years to think about this move. Promoting to a queen right here wins the game. But he takes the pawn. And Ewok on move 40 runs out of time and loses this game after a well and brutal battle to the bitter end. And it will be Evo moving on to the championship match to face off against the winner of Cub and Quill. Congratulations, Evo. You are moving on, and GG's to Ewok. An absolute spectacle to be had. Holy smokes. What were you guys talking about in the chat? No, I can still see if people are in the stream. I have a software. Both of them left. Both of them did leave. I can confirm they both left. They're good. They're in the clear. I downloaded this goofy app. I'm not going to tell you guys what the app is, though. To ensure that the integrity of our tournaments is forever maintained. All right. Unfortunately, Ewok will be seeing the end of his tournament run, but he does get 2 entries on the Magic Wheel. He does get 2 entries on the Magic Wheel. Ewok, you put on an absolute, very, 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 very solid performance against Evo. You were up 3 pieces, but time is unfortunately always a factor in these Blitz games. Quill does not get the check mark. Evo does. Ewok, I'm going to add your 2 tallies for commenting on the YouTube video to the Magic Wheel. So if you stick around, you can still win the Magic Wheel. And let me actually go check real fast and see if anyone else commented. If anyone else commented, I'll add your guys' tally. Let's go ahead and take a peek. Let's take a peek. We do not have any more comments, I don't think. All right. Yeah, comments are not closed on that video. Excellent. And if Cub loses this game, he'll get 2 more tallies. And if Quill loses, he will not get 2 more tallies. All right, I'm going to go ahead and drop the poll here now. Congratulations, Evo, again, for advancing. And GG's to Ewok. We're putting up a very solid fight. All right, create poll. Who wins game 2 of round 2 of the Full Strive Chess Tournament? You dare challenge Megamind? Alright, Quill and Cub. Alright, the poll is officially posted in the Chess Club. Everybody go start dropping your votes, and I'm going to go ahead and add these tallies now. Mongo, Supra, you, Brutus, and CD Gaming all said Evo. If you guys are in the stream right now and you have tallies on my Magic Wheel, please go ahead and check in and say here as well. Please go ahead and check in and say here. Alright, Super got him. Mongo got an entry. Yeah, Mongo, you, Brutus, and CD Gaming. Okay. Now has his first tally. Sweet. 1, 2, 3. Wait. Mongo is a spectator. Bill's a spectator. So we have 4 spectators right now. We need 6 more spectators on the Magic Wheel that we're playing the tournament today. Alright, I had comment on the video. Did you? Allow me to go investigate real fast. CD Gaming, I did not see your comment, my friend. Yeah, you did not comment on the video. It's the most recent video. It's the most recent YouTube video. It's the secret to reaching 1900 elo, 1900 bullet chest elo. All right, while you guys are dropping your predictions, I'm gonna go ahead and start getting the Magic Wheel prepared. And Quill, I'm gonna have you send the challenge. Oh my! Everybody thinks Quill's gonna win this game. I got Cub. Give me Cub. I got Cub. I got Cub. Sorry, Quill. I'm always rocking with the underdog. I'm rocking with Sir Captain Club Cub. Ahem. 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 Dude, you guys that still are sticking around and hanging out are absolute G's, by the way. Even after being eliminated. I know it's frustrating when you lose. Obviously, losing sucks, but you guys are real ones. You guys are helping the cause. Okay. So now that that is all taken care of, I think I got everybody. All right, I'm going to check one more time, CD Gaming. I still don't see your comment or your like. Yep, still don't see it. All right, cool. If you want to go ahead and do it, we can do that real fast after the game's done. All right, I need to switch to Magic Wheel now, and we need to keep this tournament pushing. Quill and Cub. All right. Ahem. 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 Cub and Quill. Welcome to the final match of round 2 of the Full Strive Chess Tournament. The winner of this game is going to move on to face off against Evo. But first, we are going to have to spin this Magic Wheel to decide who plays with white and who plays with black. And we are watching from black's perspective in this game as we watched from white's perspective in the previous game. And may the wheel be ever in your favor. And it will be Cub playing with the white pieces. Can Cub pull off the unthinkable again? Can Cub pull off the unthinkable again? Both of you two better not exit my stream before I read you the pre-match requisites. And Quill is sending the challenge, by the way, too. I need to locate one of you real quick, though. Quill, where are you? All right, I'm gonna go here. I can go here to Mr. Fox. I'm gonna pull up Fox or Cub. Alrighty, Quill and Cub, welcome to the final match of round 2 of the Full Strive Chess Tournament. The winner of this match is going to move on to face off against Evo in a duel of the fates to claim glory in the Full Strive Chess Tournament. Cub and Quill, this is going to be a 3-minute blitz game with 2 seconds of added bonus time. In the event that a game's settings are not properly set up, the game is aborted, or anything of the sort, you will both be subject to an immediate 2-minute bullet match with no bonus time. I kindly ask that you both wait 5 seconds before playing your first move each, and if you two are ready to begin, please say I acknowledge in the stream chat, exit the stream, and you two may begin. Best of luck to you two, and may the best player win. Quill is sending the challenge. Quill has the black pieces, Cub has the white pieces. If Cub wins this game, it's going to be my YouTube video. Craziest upset. If that happens. Thank you for acknowledging Quill, and please be sure to acknowledge Cub before you exit the stream. Thank you, sir. Best of luck to you two. Ladies and gentlemen, we are underway for the final match of round 2 of the Full Strive Chess Tournament between Quill, representing the Nigerian flag and playing with the black pieces, against Cub, representing the United States of American flag and the white pieces. Cub pulled off one of the most insane upsets this Four Stripe Chess Tournament has ever seen. But he is up against his toughest opposition yet, looking to defeat Quill and move on to his first ever Four Stripe Chess Championship. And likewise, Quill looking to silence the doubters, silence the haters, and move on to his first ever Four Stripe Chess Champion, as Evo awaits them in the final clash of battles in this Four Stripe Chess Tournament. We have a queen's pawn opening Shigurian variation on the board. Quill is going to have to push his pawn forward so that he can give his bishop an escape route. And Cub putting on the pressure here early, pushing every single pawn at his disposal forward. Ooh, but instead he moves the bishop forward. Very interesting. I believe you take this bishop in this spot. And then it takes back, and then you push, and then you just develop. And you push this pawn and develop. Basic mathematics. Ooh, but instead he brings a knight in here. Bringing some pressure. You can probably go there. The queen does still cover. I don't know why you would go there, though. You'd probably just lose a tempo. Queen slides back. I like that move personally. And a quick push here from Quill, freeing the bishop up to develop. Nicely executed. Now the knight comes in here to h3. Bishop comes up here now. Good development here. The bishop takes. You just take back with the queen. Pretty simple stuff. Ooh, but first the knight's under fire. Forced to slide back now. Only move that does not hang the knight. Good move here from Quill. And Cubs, so far so good. Maintaining in this game. As he develops, or as he castles queenside. Queen now slides up here. It looks like Quill is trying to castle queenside, it would appear. If I had to draw an assumption. Now we see a pawn push here. Oops, not there. Pawn push here. Wowza. Can you take? Probably wouldn't take with the. Eventually, yeah. I don't think you want to take in that spot. And if the pawn pushes here, you probably take with the rook, put pressure on this pawn, and then castle queenside. Pretty fundamental stuff here. Good stuff here so far from Cub and Quill in this game. Oh my word, and now Quill sacrifices the bishop, delivering a check to the king. The king is either forced to slide down or go the opposite way. Quill, wasting no time, throwing the bishop into the fire, the fiery depths. And now we see a pawn takes. This game is even, by the way, in terms of points of material. I guess Cub was up there for a moment. Nah, now he is up. As he takes the pawn back here. I imagine Quill could probably play something like this. Although you got to be very careful, because if you do play something like that, I imagine the rook would come over, and honestly, you could probably just sack the queen. No, he brings the queen all the way back here now. Okay. I guess the master plan was to just get the king out into the open, but it's not even really out in the open. It's covered by like every single piece in the white position right now. As Quill blunders a pawn. Oh. Bishop takes on c7. On the board. Both players are basically deadlocked on time. If this pawn takes, if you take here, queen takes, and you cannot take this pawn because the queen is covering. Intriguing, I must say. We see a pawn push here now from Cub. Pressure is mounting. Quill does need to keep material on the board as best as he possibly can. And what's even crazier is you can't even get through this very, very annoying bishop. So you can't castle. I don't even think you want to castle anymore. So the pawn's going to go ahead and take. Oh, no. And the result remains the same. This pawn's going to get captured. And now, Quill is down 3 pieces of material to the complete and utter underdog as he captures the bishop here. Wait. That was a blunder. And now the queen is pinned to the king. Oh, it is devastating for Cub. Cub had it all. But somehow, someway, Quill is up 2 pieces of material right now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is absolutely insane. What does Cub do here now as his time continues to tick? Tick-tock, says the clock. Queen slides over. Pressure on that knight. Cub still has opportunities to create some havoc and try and get his position back, but his clock continues to tick as the rook takes the knight that is blundered on h3. Oh, and now he's in the red. Oh, it's cruel. You can probably go check here. No, you can't. Quill, with 1 minute on his clock, appears to be on his way to his first ever full stride chess championship, courtesy of an absolutely cruel and brutal blunder made by Cub. Oh, and now the rook is going to fall off the board. And now the knight is blundered. And the queen doesn't take the knight. Instead, it slides to g2. I guess it was going on vacation for a move there. Ooh, and now the knight is all the way back in the black position. It went back into the cave. It went, and now it is blundered after going back into the deep, dark cave and then coming back out to be eaten alive by the king. King slides back. Queen comes up to e4. Quill, barring a really, really bad blunder, is going to win this game. And win this game in style. Cub had the win, but I assume that the pressure got to his noggin. Check here, check. Yeah, king's gonna come down. Check here. Quill has all the time in the world right now. We're on move 49. Quill up 22 pieces of, or 22 points of material right now. I definitely could totally see a comeback. Psych. As the king's going to slide down to h5. And White resigns in this position. I about had a panic attack. I thought Quill resigned for a second. I about pooped in my pants. Quill on move 51, with mate and 1 coming on the following move, defeats the newcomer, the underdog, the Cinderella story of all Cinderella stories, beating Cub on move 51. Everybody tell Cub GG's in the chat, and everybody tell Quill congratulations for moving on to his first ever full stride chess championship. That could very well be the YouTube video. We shall see. I'm going to go through all of these and figure it out momentarily. GG's. All right, and those of you guys that are now in Cub, you can now officially compete in the Magic Wheel giveaway. I'm going to go ahead and add your tallies to the wheel. Did I add Ewok's tallies to the wheel, by the way? Oh, Ewok, I didn't add your tallies. I got you, homie. Hang on. Ewok, I know you can't see the Magic Wheel. I'll show you in a second. I have your tallies now. Sorry about that. Cub, wow. I cannot believe The generational run you went on. That's crazy, bro. I might make a YouTube video about you solely, bro. Holy guacamole, bro. That was crazy. And unfortunately, Cubs tournament run comes to a very dramatic close. Oh, wow. Nice job, Cub. Everybody give Cub a round of applause. Round of applause for Cub, bro. Round of applause. Round of applause. Round of applause. I'm going to take a peek at that game real fast. Just take a look, quick little lookie. Yeah, Cub played very good. Quill sack the bishop here. And White's winning right now. Ooh. Yeah, and then that cost him the game. Yeah. Crazy, crazy work. But GG's, bro. Captain Bill, I responded to you. Alright, CD Gaming, I see you. Hang on one second. I'm going to get to all you guys here in a second. Mods, I'm messaging you guys in the chat real quick. Awesome sauce. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and add your guys' tallies real quick. And guys, if you want to get 2 more bonus entries on the Magic Wheel, okay, first things first, sorry, I need to go down the line here. First things first, if your name is on the Magic Wheel, please go ahead and check in with me on stream. Check in and say here. I'm going to go ahead and add your guys' tallies now to the Magic Wheel as far as who picked Quill to win that game. And then if you guys want 2 bonus entries, and now this applies to Cub, go to my second most recent YouTube video, the game between Phoenix and you, the Duel of the Fates video. My second most recent YouTube video, and comment on that and say something about the Full Strive chess tournaments. And then that'll give you guys 2 more tallies, and then comment done when you are finished. And I'm going to go ahead and add the tallies to the Magic Wheel now. All right, where is Chess Club? There it is. All right, so you, Supra, CD Gaming, Captain Bill, Mongo, and Brutus all picked Quill, and Evo and Full Strive picked Cub. Oh man, if Cub won that game, that would have been the upset of the century. All right, so let's take a little peek here. Ewok did not vote. All right, so we have you, Supra, Captain Bill, CD Gaming, Brutus, Mongo, and if you guys have not already, I'll still grant you guys the opportunity to go comment on my most recent YouTube video, the 1900 ELO video. If you guys all go ahead and do that, I will give you guys two tallies still. Quill says, surrender, please. Go and sleep. You need a rest for your exam. Oh, the trash talk. Cog is on. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. All right, this is gonna be fun. Oh, I'm excited for this game. Oh, Quill's already talking that ish, bro. Yeah, Evo. He's telling Evo to go sleep for his exam. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. All right. Who is going to win the Full Strive Chess Championship? Evo, Quill. I'm gonna go ahead and send a ping out real quick. At here. Looking to defeat at Evo. Oh, all right, so copy the stream. Let's go here, copy. Hang on, guys, you guys are talking to me, so I'm not looking at the chat. All right, awesome. All right, went and posted a promotion real quick, and the poll is right above that ping I just sent in the Discord, so guys, go ahead and start dropping your predictions. Okay. Done, 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 done. Awesome. So while I go fact check you guys, make sure you guys all did that. Please go vote on who you think is going to win the Full Strive Chess Championship. Awesome. You guys better have liked, by the way. All right. You, Cub, Supra. You, Cub, and Super are the only ones I see. Captain Bill commented a long time ago, so he gets an entry too. If you guys comment on my videos, you get entries into this by default, by the way. Just so we are aware. All right, Supra, you. Wait on Mongus, Ewok, Brutus. Did Ewok check in? I think Ewok bounced. All right, Ewok is not checked in. He is losing an entry. Ahem. All right. CD Gaming, I still don't see your entry, your comments, bro. I know you sent me a screenshot on Discord, but I don't see it, bro. Do not see your comment, my friend. Oh, and Cub gets 4 entries too. Cub is officially on the magic wheel because he commented on both videos and got eliminated, so he gets his entries. Sweet. Excellent. I think I did. I did, Super. I did. Yeah, I did. Dangy BC, holy pings, he says in chess Discord, or in the chess club. And I messaged him and said casual. Dangy BC clearly doesn't know how things run around here. Alright, Amy, you're a blessing, but I am missing the most obvious moves. Yeah, Evo almost lost to Ewok. I mean, it's pretty clear that Evo's the favorite in this game. I'm going to go ahead and vote for Quill. Ooh, CD Gaming and Captain Bill voted for Quill. 50-50 in the chat right now. Cub also said Evo. So it's 4-3 in favor of Evo. Guys, quick reminder, go into the Discord, in the chess club, and vote in the poll who you think is going to win the Full Strive Chess Championship. You need to do that right now. Right now. And I'm gonna click off this. I'm gonna check the YouTube comments one more time, and if I don't see any more votes, the voting poll is officially closed. I think some people might have voted after the fact. Oh, there's another comment. There's CD Gaming. I see one of your comments, brother. All right. I'm gonna add CD Gaming twice. I see two of his comments, or one of his comments, I should say. Excellent. All right, I think that's all the logistics, if I'm not mistaken. All right, I think that's all the logistics. Now we got some more votes. All right. Wow. Evo even voted for Quill. That's feral, bro. All right, cool. Brutus says, Brutus, Captain Bill, CD Gaming say, Quill. Mongo Supra, you say Evo. And Cub. All right, dope. Coolino, homies. I'm going to refresh one final time. No new comments. Awesome. Oh, there's a new comment on this one, though. Is there? Nope, still new comments. Sort by newest. Apply. Yeah, nah. No new ones on here. Oh, no, you did. I see it now. Oh, CD Gaming, I see you now. I see you now. I see you. I see you. CD Gaming, I see you. I see you. Thank you for bearing with Full Strive. Full Strive sincerely apologizes for any inconveniences this may have caused. All right, cool. So that's going to go ahead and close the bonus entries. And that also closes the voting for the poll on who is going to win the Full Strive Chess Championship. Yeah. Just for reference too, guys, on tournament days, we absolutely hammer this. At Evo, trust the process. I have the Voodoo in Full Strive right now. Pun intended. Like a Voodoo Ranger dog? Alright. It's time to get this show on the road. Chat, this is my final message to you two. This message is not for Evo and Quill. While this game is happening, I expect all of you guys to be absolutely smashing the chat while this game is going on. I want you to be talking trash. I want you to be amping this game up. And I want to see all the drama in the chat. Roger, Roger. Comprende. Evo and Quill, welcome to the Full Strive Chess Championship. We are going to go ahead and spin the magic wheel to decide who plays with white and who plays with black. And we are watching from white's perspective in this game. Evo will be sending the challenge to Quill. And may the wheel be ever in your favor. And my goodness gracious, Quill has won the magic wheel and will be playing with the white pieces in this Full Strive Chess Championship. Evo and Quill, welcome to the Full Strive Chess Championship. Congratulations on you two absolutely battling it out to face off in this final match. The winner of this match is going to be awarded $10 sent via Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal, or a Chess.com Gold membership. And with that being said, this is going to be a 3-minute blitz game with 2 seconds of added bonus time. In the event that a game's settings are not properly set up, the game is aborted, or anything of the sort. You will both be subject to an immediate 2-minute bullet match with no bonus time. I kindly ask that you both wait 5 seconds before playing your first move each. And if you two are ready to begin, please say I acknowledge in the stream chat. Exit the stream, and you two may begin. Evo with the black pieces, Quill with the white pieces. Evo will be setting the challenge, and may the best player win. Chat. Let's get the energy up, guys. Let's get the energy up. Come on. You guys are a live audience right now. Come on. Let's blow this thing up. Thank you for acknowledging Quill. Thank you for acknowledging you two. Best of luck. And ladies and gentlemen, we are underway for the full Strive Chess Championship played between Quill and Evo. Evo has won multiple Full Strive Chess Championships, and Quill playing in his first ever Full Strive Chess Championship. And it appears that an Elephant Gambit is currently on the board. Evo's most notorious repertoire in our Discord server. Very stellar stuff here so far from Captain Evo. Evo looking, if I'm not mistaken, this would be his third ever Full Strive Chess Championship. And Quill, like I just mentioned, this would be his first ever. The pawn is immediately taken. Queens are coming off the board. The knight is now extremely out there. And by the way, Quill is representing the white pieces in this game and the Nigerian national flag, while Evo is playing with the black pieces and representing the Indian national flag. I do believe this might be a little bit bad for Quill after that quick exchange on this file, right on these two squares right here, as a pawn is now officially isolated. Ooh, but Quill doesn't even care. He pushes the pawn forward, covered by the knight. And nice, now he can bring the bishop over here, and he's not even worried about that pawn anymore. Now the knight comes in here, as black castles very coolly and calmly. Bishop now comes out. Great development here from Captain Quill. Pawn pushes here, now attacking the knight. The knight is going to be forced to move. Here, here, or here. He vouches for e4. Bishop now comes out here. Good development here from Evo. Takes some more squares away from the white position. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe a pawn push will be coming here. Not anymore because the rook comes over just in the nick of time. Ooh, and Quill very calmly slides his rook over. And by the way, Evo has used 4 seconds of his time, and we are on move 18. Evo hasn't even left his prep yet, channeling his inner Arjun Erigaisi, the chess legend, who, if I'm not mistaken, is still well on his way to a World Cup championship if he keeps winning. And now the bishop gets in. I don't know if Evo wants to take that piece. Oh, he might have to. Yeah, he has to, or else the knight would have taken here. Still, Evo wasting no time. Still in his freaking prep. Keep in mind, you do get 2 seconds of bonus time after every move. Oh my. And I like that move from Quill. Give the king some breathing room. Now the knight jumps in here for Evo. A fork is looming, but it is immediately spotted by Quill. Well played here from Captain Quill. Who is going to win? King now slides over here for Evo. An absolutely diabolical move as the king immediately mimics and also slides up. And now Evo's king is being sent forward. Clean up on aisle 5 as the king is moving forward. And now the knight slides forward here to the d3 square as Kitty begins his crash out. Every time Evo is playing, Kitty can sense the aura and continues to crash out. Kitty is my cat, by the way, in the background. Pawn pushes forward here now to f5. What are we going to get in this one, ladies and gentlemen? This is anybody's game. Quill now slides the knight back. This pawn is covered, as well as this pawn, and Evo brings the bishop up, putting some pressure on this. And what's crazy is he can take with check if this doesn't get moved. Actually, no, I can't. No, I can't. The rook would just take. Duh. Quill slides the rook over. Well played here so far from Quill. We do still appear to be deadlocked right now. King slides forward here to f6. Knight now jumps to a3. Pawn pushes forward here to g5. And Quill responds by locking the position down. Evo pushes again. And that's a crazy move. After all the pieces are exchanged and everything's all said and done. Quill cannot take here. Quill cannot take here. For obvious reasons. This championship would be over if Quill took that piece, and he does not. Well timed. And now the bishop appears to be hanging for Evo. Does he bring the king forward? Does he slide the bishop back? Yes, he does. He brings the bishop back, checking the king on h3. Evo has still built up a very, very strong time advantage in this game. Quill will eventually be forced, if this game does not get lopsided, to move quickly. And you know what's crazy is if this knight takes, this bishop's going to immediately take here and threaten this pawn. Oh my. Oh my golly. We might see a take here. And after takes, we're going to see takes on a4, and then the bishop's going to take here, and we're going to be deadlocked. But instead he takes the pawn on a5 as the rook immediately responds by checking the king coming down here on the g file. King slides back. Energy is running high. Pressure is building. Bishop check now delivered here from Quill. This might be a free pawn. And it appears... Yeah, he pushed... Yeah, I'm sorry, it was White's turn. This might be a free pawn. No, he pushes the pawn forward. Evo doesn't even want the pawn. He thinks he can find a better piece somewhere in this position. Rook now slides up here. Rook is going to take that pawn, and for the first time in this game, we have a lead on the board in terms of piece material. King comes up here now. Rook check is granted. Now, I think Quill's going to be able to get this piece right back here. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Okay, okay. So we're going to see an exchange here. King's going to take right back after the rooks are traded. Unless he goes here. Not too sure why he would go there. Oh my, now Evo is taking a little bit of a think. Both of these players are absolutely shaking in their boots. The most prestigious glory in all of chess, the Full Strive Championship, is up for grabs. But only one can claim glory. And one will be sent packing in utter and complete devastating defeat. As knight check is granted, what a calculation here from Evo. Covered by the bishop so the rook cannot take. Ooh. Does Evo now take the piece? Tactics are flying left and right as Evo now trickles just below Quill on the clock. For the first time in this game, Quill has the lead in time. As Evo's plep finally comes to an end. I guess it came to an end a little bit ago, but still. Knight now comes over here, looking like it's trying to create some more threats. These players are getting very tense right now. I can feel the energy coming off of the board right now. The knight now jumps in to attack the bishop, it appears. Ladies and gentlemen, is it possible we are heading to a draw? Evo cannot go here. Evo, good move. Cool, calm, collected. Nicely executed. King slides over here now for Quill. Evo's clock continues to tick as the bishop is now captured. Ladies and gentlemen, I would also like to mention as well, we have never, ever had a Full Strive Chess Championship match go to a bullet tiebreaker. Could this be the first one in our history? As the king slides back here now to g6. Knight comes down here now, stopping the pawn in its tracks from pushing as the bishop immediately slides down. And now the knight jumps in here. Oops. In here. Evo trying to make moves and trying to make moves fast. He has to be very careful though because this pawn can push. Evo is now at 25 seconds on his clock as he collects 2 more seconds of bonus time, pushing the pawn forward to stop that push from the king, or from that c pawn. And now Evo's officially in the red. Time is ticking. You know it. Tick tock goes the clock. Evo does have a threat here on this pawn, but if he takes this, Knight's going to take here. He immediately takes, and Quill immediately takes back. Somehow, some way, Quill is up on the clock right now. This is coming down to the wire, ladies and gentlemen. Do not scratch your eyes for a single second. Drama is about to unfold. As a pawn gets blundered here. A pawn is blundered. Ladies and gentlemen, a pawn has been blundered. As Quill immediately blunders back. And it does appear that we are going to be heading to a draw. As Quill, the underdog. This has to be a drawn position. Two absolute gladiators duking it out. Unless Quill has a cool checkmating threat here. King's going to slide forward. Bishop is always going to be covered by this pawn. Check is granted. No! He has to keep the bishop on the board. The bishop has to stay on the board. The bishop has to stay on the board. The bishop cannot fall off the board. Evo's on the ropes. As Quill is pushing the pawn. Oh, it is devastating. Quill has won. Quill has won. Quill has won. Quill has won. Quill claims glory, defeating one of the greatest chess players to ever play in the Full Strive Chess Championship. On move 74, after the A7 pawn is pushed, Evo resigns. And Kitty is beside himself right now that Quill has won. Unbelievable. I am at a complete and utter loss of words. Full Strive Kitty can't believe his eyes either, as he continues to crash out. But at the end of the day, after what looked like a drawn position was imminent on the board, Quill finds a way to maneuver and sneak that pawn through on the A file. And Evo resigns, and Quill will be our Full Strive Chess Champion. Everybody tell Evo GG's in the chat. Everybody tell Evo GG's in the chat. Holy smokes, dude. Congratulations, Quill. I'm going to take a peek at that game real quick, because my gosh. And I'm going to go on record and state, too. If anybody is questioning the logistics of this game, this is a good game. All right. I better not hear anybody talking trash about Mr. Quill here. Quill won. Honorably. Holy smokes. That's crazy. All right, I'm going to go ahead and add the final tallies to the wheel. You guys, including Evo, I'm going to add you to the Magic Wheel too since you lost. Quill is our champion. You guys that are in here right now, I need you guys to go to this video right here. Hang on. All right, I need you guys, I'm going to put a link in the chat right now. I need you guys to go to this video right here, and I need you guys to comment and tell me your favorite Full Strive Chess memory. Full Strive Chess tournament memory. Tell me what your favorite tournament, no, it's all good, it's very late. All right, no worries, bro, no worries. GG's Evo, good night, bro. All right, I won't add you. But go to this video and comment and tell me what your favorite Full Stripe Chess tournament memory is. This is a video from our first ever Full Stripe Chess tournament, which was hosted in May of this year. Good night, Evo. Well played, buddy. Well played. GG's to you, my man. GG's. I cannot believe Quill pulled that off. Quill defying all odds. Oh, I need to go ahead and also, you guys need to like the video. Like the video and comment and tell me what your favorite Full Stripe Chess tournament memory is. And Quill, you have to go do that too since you won. Since you won the tournament, you have to go do it too. That video right there that I linked in the chat. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and download this real quick so we can post it in the tournament history channel. Everybody gets 3 entries for this actually. I'm gonna do 3 more entries for everybody with this one. Link is in the chat. Everybody go ahead and say done when you're done too. FS final T bracket 11 18 20 25. Alright, so Quill, the drill is simple. You need to tell me how you want your payment sent. You are getting sent $10 sent via Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal, or a Chess.com Gold membership. It's your choice. You need to DM me real quick and tell me how you want that sent. And also, a Wall of Fame photo. It can be a photo of absolutely anything, but you need to send me a photo of your choosing to post in the Wall of Fame channel. The most prestigious channel on the entire Discord server, by the way. And yeah, that is how you got to do that. You got to send me it within an hour of me turning off the stream. All right. 11, 18, 20, 25. Yeah, I have to keep a record of all these tournaments in case I ever go back and want to do stats. Quill winning his first ever championship, though. Congrats, buddy. Congrats. Done, 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 done. Awesome. Let me go check everybody real fast. Nice. All right, my favorite memory was getting to the finals in my first Full Stripe Chess tournament. Nice. Mongo said great. Okay, so Sega Gaming, Mongo, Supra. Fave is the last tourney just now. Cub, Captain Bill. You commented he's clear. And actually, no, you guys have to comment again, because those are comments from a previous giveaway. I'm going to go ahead and start adding the tallies now. First things first, I'm going to go to the Chess Club channel. That's crazy, bro. I cannot believe Quill pulled that off, dude. Congrats, buddy. That's freaking awesome. All right, so Captain Bill, CD Gaming, and Brutus all picked Quill. Yeah, nah, dude. Nah, that was a good, clean game. That game was just an absolute slur to be had. All right, I'm gonna add your guys' tallies for picking Quill, CD Gaming, Captain Bill, and Brutus. CD Gaming, Captain Bill, and Brutus. I'm gonna add these first. And since we were unable to acquire 10 viewers that were not playing today, the winner of this giveaway is going to get $20 sent via Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal, or a Chess.com Gold membership. No other method. Who am I missing? Is it Mongo I'm missing? No, Mongo picked Evo. Brutus. I'm missing Brutus. All right, I got CD Gaming, Captain Bill. Oh, also, everybody check in and stay here, please. Everybody check in and stay here. Ewok bounced. He loses his last entry. But let me go ahead and check the video again real fast. Brutus commented. I see your comment. All right, I have not added any tallies yet from this video. All right. All right, I'm going to start adding tallies now. CD Gaming, Mongo, Supra, Brutus, Cub, Captain Bill, and you has not commented yet. Okay. All right, I'm going to take these off real quick because the tournament has now concluded. All right, and I'll review all the games real quick too, as well. Whoa. Oh, we're good. All right. CD Gaming. Copy. Get him on there. Oh, it's three. It's three. I said three. Hang on. I gotta add 3 more for CD Gaming. 1 more for Captain Bill. I forgot that it's 3 for this one. Because people who stick around get awarded bonus entry because it's awesome. Supra. 3 more bonus entries for you. Do I have the magic wheel on screen? I don't have the magic wheel on screen. Sorry. There you go. Now you guys can see. All right. Copy. Super gets 3 more. Brutus gets 3 more. Mongo gets 3 more. You gotta be kidding me, bro. Okay. Next tournament is Friday, yes. I'm missing Cub. Waiting on you. I think that's everybody else. I think everybody else is on here. I got you on there, Cub. I got you on the magic wheel. Are you in here right now? Where's you? No, I think you might have fallen asleep. Oh, that's tragic. Dang, bro. Rip. Why is this pool still open, by the way? Alright, that concludes that pool. Alright, I think that's everybody. Yeah, unfortunately, he's going to lose a tally. He didn't check in. If you wins and he doesn't, and he's not in here, he's not going to get the win. That's crazy, bro. Oh, that's cruel, but rules are rules. I'm going to pull this up one more time so you guys can't freaking crash out if this happens. If the winner doesn't check in on stream within 5 minutes, they lose their prize and we spin again. And then winners must send payment info within 1 hour of the wheel spin or their win will be considered void. All right? Roger, roger. Cool. All right. Oh, you're here. Sorry, you. I see you, bro. Do you want your 3 entries? You want your 3 entries, bro? You got a comment on this video. Did you comment on this video? I'm gonna give you a chance to get his entries real quick. Did you go to that video? I don't see you. Newest. Okay, yeah. Okay. There we go. There we go. I see you now, you. I got you. And 3. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Quill, you won, so you can't get on the magic wheel. Awesome. I see your message, Quill. Also, Quill, please tell me how you want your payment sent. All right. Let me change the song real quick. this song so much. I'm a heavyweight. Alright. Chat, welcome to the Magic Audience Giveaway Wheel. It's time to spin the Magic Wheel. I need all of you guys right now to be absolutely smashing that chat, getting hyped, saying let's go, whatever it takes. Start smacking that chat. I need some hype. And I'm going to go ahead and turn the recording on now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Magic Audience Wheel Giveaway. Whoever this wheel lands on is going to be receiving a DiamondChess.com membership or $20 sent via Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal. You guys that have stuck around, I'm very, very grateful for every single one of you guys. These tournaments aren't possible without you guys. And I'm going to do this for every single giveaway and give you guys all a shout out. Without your support, without you guys showing up and showing out, these tournaments don't happen. And for us to continue to improve these tournaments and continue to build this brand up into something special, which means better tournaments for you guys, higher cash prizes, bigger tournaments, and all the above, weekend tournaments, the list goes on and on. I need you guys to be supporting my videos, commenting, liking, following, subscribing, whatever it takes, viewing my videos. It helps out more than you can possibly imagine. I'm going to be monetized in the next week or two. And when that happens, a lot of good things are going to be coming to our Discord community. So, with that being said, guys, thank you. And now it's time to spin the magic wheel. Everybody start spamming. And for the last time today, guys, may the wheel be ever in your favor. You gotta be freaking kidding me, bro. Bro, you gotta be kidding me. There's no freaking way Captain Bill just won the giveaway wheel. There's no freaking way Captain Bill just won this giveaway wheel. Oh my gosh. Everybody give Captain Bill a pat on the back. We're going to spin the wheel a couple more times to see who would have come in second. And we're going to keep going until somebody lands on somebody's second. Congrats, though, Captain Bill. You're our winner. Captain Bill has achieved God status. Crazy work. Oh, it would have been Cub second. Alright. Spin it again. Super would have been third. Let's keep going, let's keep going, let's keep going. Drama, 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 drama. And Cub would have won fourth, so that concludes the magic wheel spins. Ugh. All right, Captain Bill, let me know how you want your stuff sent to you. As always, you know the drill. And who is still here from the Full Stripe Chess Tournament that wants their game reviewed? I'm going to review one game for each person that wants me to review their game. If you guys want to still stick around and hang out and help me with watch hours, you're more than welcome to, but you don't have to. Everybody tell Captain Bill congratulations. GG's. Alright, who's still here right now that wants me to review their game? 30 seconds. No interviews today. Last time it took too long and it took away some valuable time I needed to edit my videos. I still want to record a opening video today. So TBD on that. Cub, do you want to review any of your games? Anybody else want me to review? review my game that I sent. Where did you send it? GG's, guys. Good night. Good night to all of you guys heading to bed. Thank you guys all for playing. Boy, I am pooped. Dang, you played crazy in this game. You have the white pieces. Queen's Gambit declined. Dang, bro. Yeah, you absolutely smoked this guy. Ooh, I don't know why. I thought you had mate there, but his bishop was still covering. Good job not doing that. Wow! 22 moves, checkmate. Nice, dude. That was stellar. Yeah, you absolutely destroyed that guy. Holy. Nice maneuvering there. Ooh, and on top of that, too. Moving your knight here, because after it takes, it removes the defender of this knight. Oh, dude, that was flawless. Good form on that. And deliver checkmate. Good stuff, bro. Good stuff. Alrighty, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and start finishing up all the logistics for the chess tournament, YouTube video, and award Quill, all his stuff, and Captain Bill, all his stuff. So that is going to go ahead and wrap up our stream. Thank you all so much for coming in here again. Even if you weren't playing today, I'm very grateful that all of you guys are in my Discord community. You guys are freaking awesome. And I'm fighting with every fiber of my being to continue to build this into something bigger than anyone has ever seen in their entire lives in the chess community. So, with that being said, guys, I am going to peace out. I just realized I was still recording. Alright. Adios, guys. Have a great rest of your day or night.